to put forth. Cheer these young athletes and applaud them, so please do not through any of your actions cause them to doubt the value of athletics. By your conduct, allow these young people to feel pride in their communities and their school. And while your sportsmanlike actions may play only a small part in the outcome of this game, it will play a greater role in continuing to encourage competitive athletics. We also ask that you show your appreciation for the students who will be taking part indirectly in tonight's game. The cheerleaders, the bands, pep squad, and the students who have supported their teams at home and away. These young people play an integral part in their team's success. The officials for this game have been mutually agreed upon. Their role is not unlike those of players, coaches, teachers, and school administrators. Without you, the game wouldn't be possible.
All right, guys, we are live here in Joaquin, Texas. If you've never heard of the place, it's way out here towards Louisiana, and we found it. We barely found it. We lost signal about halfway here and had to do the old-fashioned follow the road on the map, but we found it here. This week we're one commentator light, Mr. Caden Mosher. He's out serving the public as a dispatcher, and he wasn't able to get off in time, so he isn't able to accompany us. But we do have the great James Sherman right here with us. Say howdy to everybody. James.
Hello, everyone out there. We're ready for these Grand Saline Indians to get underway tonight. They're out here warming up and getting ready.
Yes, they are. And, of course, we have Grand Saline coming off of a huge win at home, and so they're riding high on the momentum train, and they're hoping that that'll carry them through this week. But Joaquin's not going to be one to lay down. I don't know if you caught our show Tuesday night, but they've got a couple pretty hot hands out there that they're going to have, and they're going to utilize them and try to take us down because, when you're coming off an undefeated season, everybody wants a piece of it.
That's exactly right, man. When you have the season we had last year, going deep into the playoffs like we did, everybody's got a target on your back, and they're definitely gunning for us tonight, and Joaquin's no joke.
Well, you got the bad one off of there, but as you can tell, this is a beautiful stadium. I mean, blue and white sticks out here in the middle of the countryside, and we gonna get it? Okay. We got a little bit of a setup up here. It's a smaller top of the press box, and so we've got wires running everywhere, and they're making sure that we're free to roam and talk and broadcast and do all of our commentating. And again, we're going to say, we miss you, Mr. Caden. We wish you was up here. He said that this was going to be the only one that he's going to miss this year. And so we appreciate him for joining us last week. All righty, we're getting about ready to get underway here. Got the opening ceremonies about ready to kick off. The boys about ready to load up in the tunnel, but we want to give everybody a chance to see what's going on. Oops, that was me. That wasn't Corbin. I'm over here playing with the camera while he's messing with the computer on the setup. There's your hometown boys right there. They getting ready in the end zone. Ain't that picture awesome? If you like that picture, we can thank Gibson Service Company, Mr. John Gibson. Said, whatever you need, let's do it right. And because we're doing it right, y'all get to see pretty 4K, and y'all get to hear my voice in this crisp, clear sound, just like you do anywhere else that wants to broadcast this kind of fun. And so we thank John Gibson. If you're sitting at home watching this, you didn't want to make that 2.5-hour drive up here to Joaquin, then we suggest that you thank Salt Liquors. You thank Salt Liquors and MX2 Custom Homes. We want to thank Tara Macbeth, Heath Yates, Brian Milliron, and Preston Moore. We want to thank them for coming on because you know what? These are some long road trips, and if you look over there in the Indian stands right now, a lot of folks opted out to sit here and listen to us live and loud here on the Grand Saline Sun. So y'all thank Salt Liquors, and y'all thank MX2 Custom Homes. Y'all go call in your order before kickoff. Y'all call down there and say, hey, I want me some Salt Liquors to eat from the house. But if you decide you want to go out, take the wife out for a nice date, y'all go down there and sit. I promise you that Salt Liquors has got this on the wall.
That's right. They're playing the game live up at Salt Liquors right now. Go down there and get you a good dinner and catch some of the football action out here. We got about 8 minutes before kickoff.
I was down there, Jamie, this week, and I was talking to Leah Irwin down there at Flyway. she's doing some work on our banner, and she was putting salt lickers on the banner. And she said, you know what? She said, I had to put it on there 3 times, salt lickers, salt lickers, salt lickers. And Brandy, my good librarian buddy, was there, and she says, you know what? I can't say salt lickers once either. I got to say salt lickers, salt lickers, salt lickers. So it looks like we started something there. So right now, if y'all can comment, I'm not for sure if this new little setup allows comment. Okay, Katie's giving me a yes, it does comment. So y'all be sure and go in the comments and say salt lickers, salt lickers, salt lickers.
Put up some final scores. Let's see what y'all think the score is going to be tonight, guys. I see this one being a little bit tougher than last week, and I say Grand Saline gets the win 31-21 tonight.
You know, I'm not even going to go out there and put a guess on it because, honestly, I don't know. I just believe we're going to come out on top. I believe that little – I guess you would call it a lightweight week because, I mean, we didn't really have much of an issue with Emory Reigns. We didn't have much of an issue with them, so therefore maybe that right there is what's going to be the deciding factor. You know, we come off rocking hard against Emory. We spanked them Wildcats and sent them kitties back across the Sabine River.
Yes, we did.
And now we're going to come up here to the Rams. Okay, we're about to pray. Y'all please pray with us.
The way you're always there. Anytime we cry for help, you always hear, and I thank you for it. Lord, I pray for our country. We see a level of evil that it really just bothers all of us to our core. Please help us not to be overcome by evil, but to overcome evil with good. And for me, and maybe most of us, we need help with that. So give us grace and strength. And I just pray that you bring a change to our attitudes as far as our country is concerned. Bring us together. Help us to see the silliness of being so ugly to one another. Thank you for tonight, allowing these boys to play. I pray that you keep them all safe from injury. I thank you for the parents and their coaches who have put so much into these young men and young ladies around this field and all that will be going on tonight. Please help everything we do to bring honor and adoration and attention to you and your greatness. Again, thank you for your mercy and your goodness. Watch over us and your kindness. Keep us close to you. And please, Lord, help us to do better tomorrow than we did today. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Amen and amen and amen. We definitely got to have the great protector over our shoulder tonight. And we ask all of you guys at home that are of the praying sort that you just lift up these young athletes and fans in your prayers, especially those that are taking a long travel home and back. They're playing the school songs right now. As you can hear, Grand Saline is rocking the alma mater tune. Every time I hear that, Jamie, it takes me back to the days of Grand Saline High School, what is now the middle school.
That's right.
And them hallways, it was just, I tell you what, that is just, never thought I'd say this, but, you know, them days are just some of the best days.
I would agree. I drove my son by there just the other day, kindergarten, and I pointed over and said, hey, son, that's where I went to kindergarten. And he said, well, that says museum, Dad. So if that gives you an idea about how long we've been around Grand Saline.
Well, evidently you haven't been by where we went to kindergarten lately because it ain't no longer standing.
Right, not even there.
Nope, it's not. We ate breakfast and lunch. Well, actually lunch. They didn't even serve breakfast back in them days. The cafeteria still stands.
Man.
But, yeah, that was sort of hard watching that one go down because it was, you know, that was a core stable memory.
Lots of memories.
Yeah, walking them hallways in that auditorium at the end of the year.
Yes, sir.
I was so happy when Mr. Lewis had told me that the new middle school is going to have an auditorium for that to bring back that memory.
Right. Well, they've set it up really nice. The school looks really good. They've done a lot of great things out in Grand Saline with the schools.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see what they do with the new middle school, how it's going to be structured, how it's going to be laid out. And it's going to change the footprint of that little piece of Stadium Drive. You know, I remember when we were going to football games where the elementary school sits is where the football field was.
That's right.
And some of the best memories, some of the best football I ever played wasn't on the field. It was over there behind the stands.
Right
over
on the
there.
sideline with the little plastic football the cheerleaders would throw to us.
Oh, yeah, you know, and those were the best days. And so right now, though, there's going to be some youngin' over there that's playing flag football, and they're going to be thinking about this in 50 years and think this is the best times of their life.
Yeah, but it looks like they got all the young ones from Joaquin over here under their tunnel. They're going to let them run out on the field tonight with their high school football team. Yeah,
a while ago they had a nice little fun presentation with the young cheerleaders and stuff like that. And they Let's see. I got a good buddy of mine, Philip Holcutt, sent a picture. I imagine it was probably going to be of him watching the game. If I had, nope, he just sent me a
little meme.
A little meme. Philip keeps me busy on them memes. He's one of those. But I know he's probably, he asked me the other day, he said, when are you going to start your podcast daily? He said, I need something to listen to during the day. I told him, I said, when we get all this figured out, I said, we're growing so big and we're filling up slots and we're having to build each one of these shows. Each one of these slots takes a whole lot of work during the week. You can ask James.
Yes, sir.
He's been around and seen it. He sees what goes behind the scenes, and you know, we're having fun. Yeah, we run around like don't know what we're doing because half the time we don't. But we're having fun while we're doing it.
A lot of fun.
Sports night. As we celebrate the next generation,
they just said it was junior sports night tonight, so that's what's going on. You know,
the clock showing 2:40 before kickoff, so I'm sure they're fixing to run out on the field any time now. They're doing an announcement, and then we'll get this game started.
Thank you to every parent, coach, and volunteer and sponsor who make youth sports possible.
Oh, they're hyping up over there in the Joaquin tunnel.
They're getting all sorts of hyped. Mr. Tim Wilson just sent us a message here, Jamie. He says it looks and sounds great.
Oh, that's
and
what's
I mean,
up.
he said great in all caps with a whole bunch of exclamation
yes, sir.
points.
Hello,
that's
Mr. Wilson.
That's what we look forward to. That's what we want to hear. These every week we get bigger, bigger, bigger. I mean, heck, right now y'all going to see.
Oh, here they go.
Here they go.
Joaquin Rams coming out on the field.
Look at all that energy, them youngins leading in the charge. And one of them got his hat up over his head.
They're ready. Here comes the football team.
The Joaquin Wildcats. The Rams are on the field.
The Rams. They're in all blue with white helmets.
I saw that blue, and I was thinking of Emory Reigns. But they only got one horn on their helmets, though. I guess they spikes. Oh, that one's got two. Okay,
yeah,
I guess some of them just
kind of close together.
Yeah. Well, some of them didn't have them at all, but it looks like.
Here goes that Indian tent.
Here
Phil, let's go.
You know. When them GS flags fly, it's time for some football on that sideline across the field. As you can tell, we are on top of the home press box, so you're going to hear a whole lot of Ram pride going on underneath our feet.
I don't know. I'm on the mic tonight, so I might tune some of that out there for you guys.
So the Wildcats and the
Let's go Indians.
Let's go Indians, and
Time
let's play
for the
ball.
coin toss. The team captains are lining up, fixing to take the middle of the field. Number 55, number 13, number 2, and number 5 for the Grand Saline Indians. We got Preston Hass, Jet Taylor, number 55, and number 5.
It doesn't look like number 55 is labeled, does it?
Nope.
All right, and for Joaquin, we've got 87, which is Connor Rios. We've got number 1, Trenton Runnels, 53, Aiden Kilpatrick, and 54, Carson Rogers for the Rams.
The coin toss is in the air. They're talking to Joaquin. The Indians have won the toss, it looks like. Joaquin won the toss, and they've elected to receive.
All righty, well, tonight, let's see. Looks like Joaquin is going to be 2-1, just like the Indians are tonight. Again, we want to thank y'all for joining in, and Well, I want to say hello to Mr. Joel Elliott. He just sent me a picture. He's all kicked back and watching this broadcast. So take good notes, Mr. Elliott. We got a show Tuesday night. Again, I want to thank Salt Liquor, and MX2 Custom Homes for bringing this football to you. If you're watching this kickoff right now from the comfy of your lazy boy, you can thank Salt Liquors and MX2 Custom Homes. Y'all be sure to shoot them a message and say thank you. I did not want to make that drive. As we line up, face off for the boot from Daniel Escobar.
Okay, here we go with the kickoff. Escobar's kicked it off. It's to the 11. He takes it at the 9-yard line. He's up the middle. The Grand Saline swarms him. A big hit at the 22-yard line, and down he comes. He got swarmed by the Grand Saline Indians on that kickoff. That's a good way to start the game, guys.
Jacob Gatlin brought the ball out to the 20-yard line for the Rams, and it looks like they're going to line it up. I guess go spot about the 20.
Can you?
If y'all hear a little bit of crosstalk, we're trying to fit all up here on top of this tight press box, and sometimes we got to do a little bit of elbowing and inching around.
A little hoochie coochie dance.
Yeah, a little hoochie coochie dance. Yep. Well, you know what? It's not hotter than a hoochie coochie up here.
No,
since
it's
that sun
not.
went
It
down.
feels good.
It feels good. All righty.
Handoff up the middle. Number 5, he's hit by the Indians. He's caught quick on about a 2.5, maybe a 3-yard gain.
That's going to be Landon Henry for the Rams, and Trenton Runnels is the quarterback for the Goats. The Rams.
The Rams, that's right.
All righty.
All right, they're lined up. He takes it, handoff to the left, and he's caught again by the middle linebackers. Number 0.
Kason Bolin is in there, and it looks like Preston Hass is in on it.
Good tackle, maybe a 2-yard gain.
61, Mr. Landon Landry out there in there on that action too. Mr. Runnels didn't get it too far after Amarion Wilson with the run up the middle, but they've picked up a little bit. We've got 1st and 10, and it's 10.
Third down.
Third down.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
they ain't got the board up there.
Third down and 3. To the right. It looks like he got enough for the first down.
He going to grab it with ease. He slid in there. It looks like Preston Hass, the one that grabbed it by the shoelaces. It looks like that was number 3, which is Jacob Gatlin again with the carrier on that.
They're pounding that middle right now, Bert. Looks like they're doing a lot of little runs just right up the middle.
Well, anybody that watched the show Tuesday night was pretty aware that Joaquin is a run-heavy team. They have only passed 8 times this season, I think is what Gabe Lewis told us. And you know what? They haven't added to that tally yet.
All right.
And so they're definitely going to pound the ground tonight, it looks like. So that defensive line better be ready.
Hand off to number 7.
That's
he
Zachary
gets
Kelly.
hit immediately at the line of scrimmage and brought down by the Indians.
Yep, Zachary Kelly met by Gaggle. It looks like Gabe Lewis was in
Eli
there.
Ivy led the attack on that, makes the first hit when he was followed by a couple more. Yes, they are.
They're trying to hold this Ram offense to no gains, and they've 9:45 in the opening quarter here. And both teams sitting 2-1, so we know this is going to be a good matchup. We already knew it was going to be good coming. There's a no napkin on the ground. The first one of the night. We got some yellow on that green down there.
2 flags on the play.
So whatever infraction it was obvious.
They're backing up. It looks like it's going to be a false start on Joaquin.
Yeah, if you're going to start, you just got to do it. You can't be false about it.
This is right. This is very true. You got to watch that football.
Runnels bringing in the play from the sideline. If we do have any Joaquin viewers here, we want to welcome you guys. You're probably going to want to put
Drops
us on.
back for a pass. It's caught at the 40, and he's down. About a 7-yard gain.
Connor Rios brings in that 9th pass of their season. Hey, so just because they ain't passed it don't mean they can't.
That's right.
That one was complete. Ronald's putting it in the air to Mr. Connor Rios.
It's going to be another 3rd down and about 3.
8:48 left on the clock. We want to thank everybody that's reached out to us and talked so positively about these broadcasts.
They're lining up quick. They snaps. Quarterback sneak. It's going to be close.
Got it. I don't think he quite reached the marker there. That hash is sitting on about the 43-yard line, I guess it is. Yeah, 43-yard line, and I don't think he got there. Nope, they're going to put it on the 42. So it's going to be 4th and 1.
4th and 1, and it looks like they're going to line up to go for it. Let's go defense.
Reynolds runs up underneath center, takes the ball, hands it off to
he got it.
Amron Wilson, who's going to jump. Going to take it up to about the 46-yard line. It looks like they're going to mark it right there. That's going to be enough for a 1st down and move the chains up the field. We want to give a shout out and a thank you to Joaquin, athletic director. I did not catch his name, but when I called up and asked for permission to broadcast, he said, bring it on. So we want to thank Joaquin ISD for inviting us up here to do this broadcast for you guys.
They just broke huddle. He's under center. He's up close. Man in motion, pitch out to the right. Number 3's
Jacob Gatlin.
Cuts back. He's to the 50. Oh, and he's wrapped up by Jet Taylor.
He met Jet Taylor just about the 49-yard line, and Taylor told him he wasn't coming past half field with a big hit right there.
He expected to cut back right there, Bert, and have a wide open field, and Jet Taylor said, not today, buddy.
Yep, Jet, but I don't know that he allowed, what did we get, about 4 yards on that
Yes,
play,
sir, about
like?
4 yards.
So we got about I wish they'd do their.
They're not doing their scoreboard.
They're not doing their scoreboard, so I'm having to do math over here. And anybody knows me, I'm not a math guy. We just broke 7 minutes in the first quarter.
At the 50-yard line, he lines up, hand off to the left. He breaks a couple tackles, gets about 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 3.
That was Zachary Kelly for the Rams that grabbed that and took it around, turned the corner, and put some positive yardage in the books for the Rams. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. It looks like it's at midfield right there, just below the J. But they are in Indian territory now as Indian defense beats them at the line of scrimmage. Reynolds runs up underneath center. He looks over, hands behind, but not before he gets it down to the 20-yard line.
He just broke about a 20-yard gain.
That's going to move the sticks pretty good little distance for the Joaquin Rams. They've been able to take this opening drive and handle possession and move it downfield pretty
Just
steadily.
marching down the field. We need a big stop right here. Bend, don't break, Grant Saline. 5 minutes and 58 seconds left in the first quarter. It's 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Grant Saline band over there playing out loud and proud. We can hear them really good over here.
To the right.
That goes to number
3. And Kaysen Bolin on the tackle.
Yep. Hayden Cheney coming in there the first time we called his name tonight.
That was a nice hit. They were right there, met him when he got the handoff in the backfield.
Looks like they're going to spot it about the 20-yard line, just outside the red zone.
Oh, here comes Joaquin. They're lining up. He lines up quick, hikes the ball, run to the left. Number 7 gets about a 1-yard gain. Indians on the quick tackle there, number 55.
That's Zachary Kelly there for the Rams with that carry. And it's going to move the ball inside the red zone and put the Indian red zone defense on their heels right now. They're trying to stop this advance. It hadn't been easy for Joaquin, but they've made it and used every down getting there. Under center right now for Reynolds. He's going to drop back, throw another pass. It goes to Connor Rios.
Touchdown, Joaquin. There's some no-no napkins on the field. Maybe that'll help the Indians out.
Oh, we have a little.
They're doing the touchdown celebration. Hold up. Oh, it's on Joaquin. Bring it back. No score.
Bring it back. Bring it back. Those kind of plays hurt. And you know that the coaches on the Joaquin sideline are not liking that. That was one of them pass plays that we weren't expecting. I brought up Tuesday night. I said, you wonder if they're going to come out and slave like a pass game for the Grand Saline team because, again, we were undefeated last year. They want to come out here, and that means they want to come out here and they want to send a message. So we're seeing a little bit more passing than it looks like they've been doing all year long.
That's going to put them in a 3rd down and long, Bert. 3rd down, and it looks like about 13. We got 4 minutes and 27 seconds left in the first quarter. He comes out of a shotgun. He lines up at center. He hands off up the middle. He is wrapped up by the Indians immediately. Probably maybe a 1-yard gain on the play, guys.
Looked like Gabe Lewis was in there on that, and Hayden Chaney and Eli Ivy was in there on that one as well.
53 Lewis, 55 on the stop.
He ran into an Indian wall real fast.
Yeah, the Indians are they were ready for that one. They read it and they made him at the corner there.
Let's see. They got a decision to make. It's 4th down and about 11 yards, maybe a long 12 there. Oh, and here it is, the no-no napkin at the 45-yard line.
Well, we got somebody over in the stands over there, got a little flashy light that they're doing their little celebration like Joaquin. Against Joaquin is
They waved the flag off and called it a touchdown.
There we go. Way to go, Grand Saline. Salt Lickers. If you just watched that touchdown, you can thank Salt Lickers and NMX too, baby. That is a touchdown. We are going.
First quarter.
I tell you what, ain't that how it flip-flops in football? I mean, we went from them running into the end zone to us running into the end zone the very next play.
Yes, sir. They were driving on us, and Grand Saline said no more.
Because he was under pressure.
That's right.
I saw Landon Landry. I couldn't exactly tell who the other fella was over there coming in. Could you tell, Coach? We whoever it is, good job. I'm sorry we missed you. We'll compliment you Tuesday night. Coach says he didn't put his glasses on.
Here's the kick. It's up and good.
And Mr. Perfect stays perfect.
Yes, sir.
You can hear that horn across the street. All right, let's go to a Salt Lickers commercial right now.
Salt Lickers, Salt Lickers, Salt Lickers.
Salt Lickers, Salt Lickers. Yeah, come on down. Salt Lickers, best eats in town. Got crawfish boiling, the music's pumping. We got karaoke going on till the morning. Salt Lickers, yeah, come on down. Salt Lickers, best eats in town. Every night. Salt Lickers. Salt Lickers, yeah, come on down. Salt Lickers, best eats in town. Got crawfish boiling, the music's pumping. We got karaoke going on till the morning.
We're back, baby. I mean, we're riding high, 7-0. The scoreboard's shut off. I guess they're trying to reset it over there. Three.
What kind of touchdown was it, and who made it?
It was Prox. It was a pick six.
It was about a
Prox.
50, maybe a 60.
That's going to be fielded by number 3, which is going to be Gatlin.
Boom. Brought down by the Indians at the 20-yard line. Yeah, that touchdown play, Joaquin had got themselves in a 4th down and long and tried to roll out and throw a pass, and Prox caught it pretty much at about the 20-yard line and took it all the way to the house, across the 50, all the way back to Joaquin's side and in the end zone.
I just got a message. I hope our signal isn't glitching in and out. If it is, I'm sorry. We do have internet here, so I don't know why it should be. But y'all just be patient with us. It shouldn't lose out if it does. We apologize. We thought we had that figured out.
All right, here we go. He rolls out. Joaquin, quarterback sneak. He gets hit at the 27-yard line.
It said, somebody just sent me a message, said it looks like YouTube is said YouTube is buffering a lot every couple of seconds. We are on
Facebook.
Facebook, if YouTube's giving you issues, y'all go check it out on Facebook. We don't know why. We've got solid signal here, so we don't know why it's buffering. Runnels runs out to the huddle. Jumps up under center. Hands the ball to number 53, which is Aiden Kilpatrick, who's going to be running. They're going to run the big boy this time.
50-yard line, 48-yard line. Lost his shoe on the play. He picked up about 15 yards and lost his shoe and got tackled at about the 46-yard line is what they're saying.
They put the ball in the hands of the big truck. That's going to bring them 1st and 10. It shows we got 167 viewers. We want to thank everybody that's out there viewing right now. Y'all be sure to like, tag, and share. Oh, 180. Oh, that's it. 180. My eyes were bad.
Here we go. Joaquin's under center. He's fake handoff. It's up the middle for a handoff to the fullback. He's drugged down after about a 2-yard gain.
He stopped and gets like Landon Landry, Gabe Lewis, and Kason Bowling in on that stop. Looks like that was number 3, Gatlin again on that carry. He met a wall of Indians, and they were able to stop him pretty good. That looks him about the 50-yard line. He's going to be sitting there still at midfield. We got 1:20 left on the clock. The score's sitting at 0-7. Your mighty Indians in the lead.
First quarter.
In the first quarter, Slane's looking really strong tonight. They, even though Joaquin's been able to keep the ball and move a little bit, they're not just running over Grand Sling. Grand Sling's pretty much meeting them in the backfield.
They are. They're making some good big hits. 3rd down and short. He's quarterback keeper. He's hit at the goal line. He's trying to get it. He's pushed back. They blow the whistle. He got about a 1-yard gain. It's going to be 4th down and 1. He was doing everything he could to get that one, Bert, but the Indians just wouldn't let him have it.
You said goal line because it looked like a goal line play. He went in there, and there's a whole bunch of tush pushing in there.
There was.
But they didn't make it. As the end of the first quarter comes to an end, they're going to meet it at the sidelines with their coaches, and we're going to send it to a commercial break.
No matter the dream, friend, no matter the dream, MX2 Custom Homes can make it your reality.
Send someone to MX2 Custom Homes and receive $2,500 to put in the bank when they build. Call us today.
Gibson Service Company is your hometown service company located right here in Grand Saline. Gibson Services offers an array of services no matter the scale of the job, such as civil engineering, commercial large-scale and corporate construction, commercial and residential sand and gravel, select fill and dirt pit, land clearing, concrete, asphalt and fencing. No matter the job site, Gibson will get the work done right. Gibson Service Company is the generous sponsor of Gibson Service Company.
All righty, we're about ready to kick off the second quarter. Again, if you saw somebody's ad on that TV screen or that cell phone screen of yours, you be sure and thank them, shop them, and give them a big old bear hug when you see them in Brookshire's and tell them thank you, because y'all didn't have to drive all the way out here to watch this game. All righty. Again, we're going to push through, but it looks like that time he might have picked it up.
First down.
Yep, go and get it. They're going to signal it forward.
Another quarterback sneak on 4th and 1, and he picked up about 2 yards on that. Going to be 1st and 10 with 11:57 to go in the second quarter. They are at the 42-yard line on their side of the field. They
weren't even looking any further than that 1-yard run. It looked like he more or less fell forward on that run.
He did.
Runnels back out to the huddle. Looks like they're taking a little bit of time. 11:39 on the clock, and we just kicked off the second quarter. If y'all are just joining us, the Indians are ahead 7-0.
Handoff.
It goes to Gatlin.
Right. He cuts back. About an 8-yard gain, pulled down by number 12.
Eli Ivy.
Eli
got that.
Ivy.
He grabbed a hold of the back of that jersey and brought it down.
Enough for a first down. They're going to be at the 32-yard line.
You know, them coaches over there, they don't like to see when they break around that corner like that and get a few yards. They like it better when they're met in the backfield.
And get them wrapped up quick.
That's it. Runnels out there, bringing this play into his team.
All right, they're lining up. We got the quarterback under center. Handoff up the middle. He's to the right. Number 53 gets hit by number 3, 13, and number 51, number 61 on the tackle. Open field, 20. Jet Taylor.
And the
ball's
out, but it goes out.
Out of bounds. Fumbled out of bounds. Jet Taylor turned the Jets on and caught him at about the 18-yard line. The ball came out, but right out of bounds it went. They're going to mark it at about the 22-yard line. About the 19. Well, let me take that back. They're going to mark it at about the 17-yard line. It's going to be first down and 10 with 10 minutes left in the second quarter.
Looks like Runnels going to bring the call in from the sideline, bring it out to his team. Not a bad night out here for some football action. You know, I'd like to get a couple touchdowns on these boys, and then we can sit back and maybe have some fun at the football.
Right.
But as Joel said, let's put them away.
Here they go. He lines up.
I'm assuming that's going to be a false start. Yeah, right there. And that's going to put them back. That always works out in our favor. Going to do that little Michael Jackson moonwalk back to about the, looks like we're going to put it on about the 30 or 25, 23-yard line, 22-yard line. Let's go bump them out of the red zone there, Jamie.
Yes, sir. It's going to be second down and 11 still. I guess the last with the flag made it a free play. Flags on both sides, both teams. Here we go. He lines up. Man in motion. Handoff to the right. He gets hit by a host of Indians and knocks a fumble.
Gabe Lewis.
Indians. What a big hit.
That was a hard hit. I couldn't tell who was that put the initial stick. It looked like it might have been come from Prox or somebody over on that side, but Gabe Lewis is the one that came up with it. Well, Gabe Lewis is the one that come up with it.
The fumble.
He's the one that came up with it. But that's going to be that turnover I told you we needed.
That's what we needed. That was a nice hit.
Yeah, we needed that turnover.
I'm telling you what, if we would have been in Grand Saline, that might have been one of those hits Joel's been asking for, one of those, but since we're in Joaquin, it wasn't quite as exciting.
Well, you know, it's still exciting. When that ball comes out,
That's
I
right.
got pretty excited.
Me too.
All right. Jet Taylor going to bring into play for the Tribe.
All right, Jet Taylor's going to line up in shotgun. He's got 3 wide receivers, 1 running back, man in motion, handoff, fake handoff. He pulls it back in and picks up about 2 yards on the play, maybe 3.
Joel Elliott just messaged me. He said that it was Gabe Lewis that got that big hit.
Okay.
He says it's his to lose. He says he got it right now. He said he pointed out that Casey Bolin is playing good.
Oh, yes, sir.
So our sideline commentator over there in his backyard is watching, and we appreciate the input, Joel. Yes, that was a good hit. And
Gabe Lewis.
And that's them kind of hits, like I said, that momentum changer,
Yes,
you know?
sir. And it's a lot more fun when you're watching it from right here. You could tell that was a nice big hit.
Oh, yeah, that was a good stick. All right, in the shotgun formation, deep. Going to have Jet Taylor calling for the ball. He's going to send Bolin around the outside, but he's going to keep it, and he's going to take it. Looks like he's going to get up about the 25-yard line.
I think it's going to be about a second down and 3 or 4 maybe. Let's see where they set it up at.
I'm thinking they're probably going to put it on the 25. That's going to give us about a 3-yard deficit there.
Yes, sir. Third down, 7 minutes and 39 seconds to go in the second quarter.
The Indians are looking really good tonight. The defensive line has put on some hits. They've been in place where they're supposed to place.
Yes, sir.
And they've stopped some pretty big opportunities that could have turned ugly. But they have been right there where they're supposed to be at. Right now, the offensive line is doing their job of giving Jet time to do what he's supposed to do.
Jet Taylor's in shotgun. He takes a snap up the middle. He pulls it in. He breaks a tackle. He jukes. He's to the 42-yard line. Great run right up the middle.
It looks like Casey Stanlin is the one that brought Jet Taylor down, but when he jumped him a little bit forward.
Yes, he did.
So that's going to move the sticks for the Indians. It's going to give them a first down, and it's going to put the ball about 10 yards from midfield as we break the 7-minute mark in this second period, our second quarter. The bands take the field at halftime, and of course y'all get to enjoy that show as well.
All right, here come the Indians. They're lining up in shotgun. We got a running back and 2 wide receivers.
Got Bolin and Prox out wide. Bolin in the backfield.
Here comes the hike. He's going to keep it.
He's going to roll out the outside.
40.
He's going to
pitch off. 50.
Perfect.
Nice pitch off. Right at the last second, he pitches it to
Bolin. That's to Casey
Bolin, and he picks up another 5 or 6 yards on the play. Nice play. First down.
Casey Bolin did a little bit of a somersault when he got that ball, but I tell you what, that's one thing that I brought up last week, how Jet, he does it at the very last second. I mean, that moment, if you'd have blinked, you'd have missed him choosing the option on that one, and it worked out perfectly, and going to put the Indians well downfield. Going to break into Ram territory. Looks like we're going to have a timeout for the Indians. While we do that, we're going to go to a commercial break.
Salt liquor, yeah, come on down. Salt liquor, best eats in town. Got crawfish boiling, the music's pumping. We got karaoke going on till the morning. Salt liquor, yeah, come on down. Salt liquor, best eats in town. Feel that beat, feel that vibe. It's Mardi Gras every night. Salt liquor, salt liquor.
Gibson Service Company is your hometown service company located right here in Grand Saline. Gibson Services offers an array of services
We are back. Let's go, Bert.
Yep, all right. Well, Joel agreed with me. That was not Gabe Lewis. That was Bolin. He was able to rewind it and saw that was Bolin.
Gabe Lewis made the recovery, and Bolin knocked out the ball.
Yes, he did. And he says it's Bolin's to lose. He says Bolin's showing off tonight.
There we go.
You like to hear that.
They're lined up in shotgun, 4 wide. Fake handoff. Jet Taylor pulls it down. He breaks a tackle. He's to the 40. He's to the 45, 47-yard line and out of bounds.
He's going to make it to the 35.
35-yard line.
You were going backwards.
You're right.
Yeah.
I stopped myself doing that last week. I'll have to turn down the field.
Jet Taylor's playing a Jet Taylor game tonight. He's showing out and showing off. He knows what he's doing, and he's if they don't get 2 hands on him, you're not going to stop the boy.
You're exactly right. He turns those jets on and picks up another 5 or 6 yards after they contacted him.
Well, his dad, Jason's my Sunday school teacher. I'm going to have to ask if that was named on purpose, Jet Taylor.
34-yard line. He's in shotgun. 2 wide, man in the backfield. He's going to keep it. It's going to be a rollout. He's to the 30.
He's going to juke back, come back, break across the 25-yard line, and get down about the 21, 22-yard line.
Looks like it's going to be 3rd down and 1, or no, first down and 10. First down.
Moving the chains, baby.
We like to see that.
Working on the chain gang.
Grand Saline's giving them a little taste of their own medicine here, Bert, just kind of pounding it down the field. That's what I like to see.
Well, actually, if it's a battle of defenses, Grand Saline is putting it up on them because Grand Saline is walking all over.
This is very true. Here we go.
Jet
in
Taylor,
shotgun.
Shotgun. Got Casey Bolin to his flank. He's going to look back, look downfield. Oh, Bolin with a big pop. He gives him some room. He gives him an open up a pocket.
20.
He's going all the way.
10.
Oh, and he gets down to the 10-yard line.
7-yard line.
Oh, Casey Bolin. And Joel, if you're watching that at home, I hope you rewind that and watch what old Bolin did. He picked that old boy up, and he just set him over a yard and opened up that hole for
Jet Taylor.
Jet Taylor right there to keep that ball. That was a really good play by Bolin, and you're right, Joel. He is showing out tonight. He's playing some of that bowling ball.
He sure is. He's looking good tonight. They made it down. There was a no-no napkin on the field.
Uh-oh.
It was on Grand Saline. They're going to bring the play back. That's going to make it first down and about 16.
Old Prox is headed out wide towards the Joaquin sideline. Going to be followed by Bo Hathcock. He's going to hand the ball off to Bowler, who's going right up the middle, going to go right up to the 30-yard line, probably going to make it to the 29.
Nice play. Get a few of that back. Try to make it a little easier to work with here on second down, second and 15.
Trying to erase a little bit of that penalty yardage that they gained on that.
We got 4 minutes and 8 seconds left in the second quarter, and Grand Salene's going on a methodical drive here, trying to drive the ball down before halftime and get them another 7 points.
Score sitting at 7-0. The Indians picked up a pick 6 by courtesy of Prox in the first quarter.
All right, the Indians are lining up. They got 4 wide receivers and 1 in the backfield. Jet Taylor calling the signals. He takes the ball. It's going to be a pass. He drops back. He lets it go. Caught by Prox to the 20. And dragged down. That looked like a horse collar. Here comes the no-no flag. We got a horse collar on the play. We should be half the distance to the goal.
My beautiful wife sitting at the house tonight told me that the signal is buffering on both of them at the same time. So I'm just going to apologize. We do have the best internet we can afford, and so, I mean, it's not losing signal, thank goodness. We're just hoping the buffer can kick through and keep going on.
Finally takes the ball to the 5.
All right, Jet Taylor comes in with the play. They're going to line up at the 6-yard line. We have Prox out to the right, man in motion. Flag on the play. It looks like false start on the Indians. Yes, false start on the Indians. It's going to be 3 minutes left to go before halftime. That's going to make it first down and about, let's see, 11 yards.
Grand Saline can't afford to be giving that kind of yardage away to teams like Joaquin. And, you know, the coaches on the sideline are sitting there saying that we don't need to be giving that kind of free yardage away either. The bands have cleared the stands, and they have gotten over into their tune-up staging areas, and they're going to get ready to bring on a good halftime. Withers in motion. He's going to come around the corner.
Goes. It's open. Let's
corner.
go. Walk it in.
Good.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Grand Saline. Good block by
Jet
Colton
Taylor.
Cox, and Cashton Withers both had a good leading block on that for that run. And Taylor takes it in, and that's going to move the scoreboard to 13-0 as we hit 2:30 in the second quarter.
Let's go, Indians.
That brings Daniel Esquivel out there to the field as he looks for the PAT. Clock stops at 2:22.
If we can come right back out here after this field goal attempt, Bert, and hold them right here before halftime, it'll be looking good going into the locker room.
Well, you definitely want to see a good lead going into the locker room, and that you just want to be sure you come out and keep that same momentum on after the half, which we get to receive after the half because Joaquin chose to receive in the first half.
That's right.
So we're going to come out and grab possession of that ball. But if you look, both of our both of our scorers have come off of the hit. Then Bolin came in with a bigger hit, knocked the ball free, and then Gabe Lewis is the one that recovered
the
that.
ball. Oh,
that one was blocked.
blocked.
Mr. Perfect had a ball blocked on that one, and you know that hurts when you lose that 1,000 batting average. Oh, so that's going to freeze the clock at 13-0 as we go to a commercial break.
Gibson Service Company is your hometown service company located right here in Grand Saline. Gibson Services offers an array of services no matter the scale of the job, such as civil engineering, commercial large-scale and corporate construction, commercial and residential sand and gravel, select fill and dirt pit, land clearing, concrete, asphalt and fencing. No matter the job site, Gibson will get the work done right. Gibson Service Company is the generous sponsor of Gibson Service Control Panel here at the Grand Saline Sun Live Local Now broadcast mothership. Thank you, John Gibson and Gibson Service Company. You guys rock.
No matter the dream, friend, no matter the dream, MX2 Custom Homes can make it your reality.
Send someone to MX2 Custom Homes and receive $2,500 to put in the bank when they build. Call us today.
And we're back on the field after that Indian touchdown. We now sit at 13-0 after Daniel Escobar has his first rejection of the season. It was slapped back to him. It wasn't a miss. It was going to be a good one, I promise you that.
It was.
But so a Ram got a hand on it. I didn't get to see who it was that was able to touch it, but it was sent back into the backfield. And so we have a 13-0 game with 2:45 left on the clock. And we're going to be making our way into the halftime show here in a couple minutes. So y'all stick around and watch the band.
Boom. Kickoff.
That's going to be fielded by Gatlin.
Touchback.
It's going to be touchback for Rams.
It's going to be a touchback.
He said nope. So let's do our, since we have our comment section back, let's have our weekly distance check. Let's see how far y'all are watching from. We had Daniel Koontz. He was over in Australia our first week, and
wow.
I mean that was hard to beat. We did have one from Mexico week 2.
And Tara last week, Salt Lickers in Colorado.
Yeah, I was in Colorado, and of course, we have a whole lot of family that are on Ulrich, so there's no telling exactly where everybody's at or when you're watching football. So y'all tell us where you're watching from and what size television you're watching it on. The Rams reclaim the ball as they come back on the opposite off the back side of that Indian touchdown. Runnels under center, hands the ball off.
Oh,
But
man, in
it's-
the backfield, fumble.
It's a fumble.
There's a dog pile. It looks like it may be Indians' ball. Let's see who comes up.
A couple of them signaling, but they dropped their arm pretty quick. I think it was a Ram that jumped on top
Back
of it. I
on
thought I
it.
saw.
That's what I thought I saw too, Bert.
I saw and unfortunately,
Rams recover. Oh, let's look.
number 55 was in on that hit, but I don't know who he is. He's not on this roster right here. Let me see if he's on the other roster.
Loss of 5 on the play, second down.
All right, here goes Joaquin. It's going to be second down and it looks like about 11 yards. It might be back at the line of scrimmage, second down and 10. He comes up under center, 2 running backs, handoff. He's met immediately by number 4, Ashton Withers.
That's going to be number 6, Amarion Wilson. I know I'm butchering that name. Mr. Wilson is one that was met by Withers at the corner.
Timeout on the field.
Looks like the Indians tonight, the clock has stopped at 1:58. Tonight it looks like that the Indians have said, hey, bring that run game. We don't care.
They were ready tonight, Bert. They've been hitting.
They've been watching some film, and you can tell that. And, of course, you always like to see when the home team comes out and almost knows the opponent's playbook as well as they do.
Yes, sir. This has been a good game. Couple big turnovers, and they've both led to points, and here we are, 13-0, 2 minutes to go. Joaquin's ball coming out of the timeout. It'll be third down and about 10 again.
I think you're right. Billy York just chimed in, said he thinks that number 55 is Gavin Rodriguez, and I'm pretty sure you're right. But I was looking, and I'm thinking that's probably him. There's only so many people out there that's tall, so I'm thinking that's probably who it is.
Well, he's made a few plays tonight, Gavin Rodriguez has. He sure looked good as well as bowling tonight.
Yeah, that is. Tiffany Tunnell told us that 55 is Gavin Rodriguez. He generally wears number 15. But they got him wearing the double 5s tonight, and so we wanted to be sure that Gavin, he was a guest on our show this past week, want to be sure that he got the recognition. He's been dealing that backfield some misery tonight.
He sure has.
So as the blue and the white jerseys get back on the field here, we right at the 2-minute mark till the halftime shows kick off. And Indians got a 13-0 lead.
All right, here comes Joaquin out of the huddle. They have a quarterback under center, handoff to the right. He cuts back up the middle. He gets about 4 yards, and he's met by, let's see who that number 12.
Eli Ivy takes down Zachary. Zachary Kelly for the Rams are going to be the ones that he's going to be the one that gained that yardage, and it looks like he's going to be. Do they move?
Another timeout.
Going to be another timeout. They're going to manage that clock for 1 minute 52 seconds as we go to timeout. Let's run a commercial break.
No matter the dream, friend, no matter the dream, MX2 Custom Homes can make it your reality.
Send someone to MX2 Custom Homes and receive $2,500 to put in the bank when they build. Call us today.
All right, here we are back after timeout. Joaquin's ball. 4th down. I think they would line up to punt here, Bert, but let's see.
Yeah, they do have rolls pretty deep.
They got Prox back here. It's going to be a punt.
It only makes sense.
There goes the kick.
Looks like
It's
it's
right
going to be.
to Prox.
He's going
He
to call
lets
it
bounce.
Yep, going to let it bounce off the ground. Going to be touched.
Playing tonight, we got 1:52 left, and I definitely see another touchdown coming before halftime if they keep doing what they've been doing.
It's definitely not off the table, but you got 1:52 in football. That's an eternity.
That's right.
And of course, you definitely want to. I mean, we got up there to a 2-touchdown lead on them, and now if we put a third one on for just good measure, that makes you feel good in there. And
Yes, sir.
And the coach talks to you a little bit nicer when you go in there with a 3-touchdown lead.
Yes, sir. Jet Taylor takes the huddle and gives them the play. They come out on the field. Jet Taylor's going to line up in shotgun. We got 5 wide receivers.
Out there on the wings, we got Prox. We got
In motion.
Ivy. We got
Fake handoff. Jet pulls it down. He cuts it out to the right. He's met in the backfield and slammed down for about a 1-yard loss.
That's going to be that Jaden Brown again on the tackle. He's going to be in the backfield, and he meets Jet Taylor. Going to put him for a loss. Looks like we're going to have about a 2nd and 12 on that one now. I don't know what went wrong on that one, but we didn't do the right.
No, sir.
We didn't go in the right direction, did we?
Somebody missed an assignment for sure. All right.
All right. Jet Taylor's deep for the snap. Calls it, looks back, looks downfield. Big block by Haas. The ball sailed long, but there's nobody in the area. It hits the ground at about the 20.
He just dropped back and threw that away, Bert. I didn't think he saw an open man out there, and he just threw it over everybody's head.
Well, he had Carson Herring down here about the 30, but the ball landed on the 20, so we don't know
what he saw exactly.
We don't know what he saw, what he didn't see, or nothing like that. But it didn't land where it was supposed to land.
That's right.
And it's in the receiver's hands.
That's right.
We don't know who missed that call, but there we go. He sends his players to the line of scrimmage. He's got Preston Haas to his flank. He's got Ryder Key out on his sideline. He's got Colton Prox on the other sideline, and he sends them downfield. He's looking. He sees Prox. It looks like, he's getting some pressure. But, that's one of them things where if you go back and you look at it, you just sort of say, well, just wait a second. The ending of it gets better.
That's right. Here he goes. Jet Taylor's in shotgun. Maybe a false start. Timeout. Timeout, Joaquin.
All right, let's roll a commercial break.
Salt liquor, yeah, come on down. Salt liquor, best eats in town. Got crawfish boiling, the music's pumping. We got karaoke going on till the morning. Salt liquor, yeah, come on down. Salt liquor, best eats in town. Feel that beat, feel that vibe. It's Mardi Gras every night.
All right, we're back here as we are in the final seconds of the opening half of this competition. Joaquin and Grand Saline both sitting at 2-0 on the 2-1 on the season. And tonight they're trying to see who comes out with the better record. Jet Taylor and his tribe come out to the J for Joaquin at midfield and approach the line of scrimmage.
52 seconds left before halftime. He's going to line up in shotgun, 4 wide, man in the backfield. He takes the snap, drops back to pass. He's looking around. He's still looking at wide open right there. Oh, and he's hit as the pass comes in and drops the ball.
Ryder Key hit right as that ball came into his hands, and Deegan Lee's the one that gave that little shoulder pad strike to Key.
That's a tough kid right there. He took that hit and got right back up. I know that had to knock a little bit of wind out. That was a good one.
I think so. You see him walking over there going, looks like me after running to the end of my driveway over there. So you know he got a good hit. And, of course, as an end, you never know when them pops are coming. You just hope that you can hold your breath while it happens.
That's right. That's right. He definitely had to catch and got it knocked out.
Taylor brings in the play. Looks like Hass is in the backfield. You'll see Key and Herring out wide towards the Indian sideline. Bolin and Prox this way. Going to be a keeper. Going to run it out about the 33, 34-yard line.
Almost got the first down on that. It's going to be 3rd down and 2.
Got 38 seconds left in the half.
He had a little guy trailing him. He could have done the pitch off, but it just seemed like a better play to hold on to it right there.
He had no place to go with if he did pitch it out. Chose the opposite. There wouldn't be no place to go. It was just a risk putting the ball in the air at that moment. So
he made a good decision.
Took it out and ran it out of bounds so he could stop the clock and give him another opportunity to get this ball in the end zone and get the ball in the end zone.
All right, here come the Indians. They're lining up.
Bowling in motion.
Taylor
takes the ball. He runs towards the Joaquin sideline, looking for
20.
some field. Can't stay in bounds, but he does get out, so it does stop the clock at 30 seconds.
19-yard line. He stretched it out and picked up the first down and got the ball to the 19-yard line.
30 seconds on the clock.
30 seconds left. It's going to be a 1st and 10 at the 19.
The Indians were able to move the sticks this late in the half, and they're moving in the right direction. And you'd like to see them as they break the red zone right now to go ahead and put it, as Joel says, put them down, put it away. Got Prox out wide. Looks like he's got Herring out behind him. Sends him downfield. He hits
Pass.
Prox.
He's open. Caught. Touchdown. Touchdown. Is that Prox?
That's Prox. Prox was over the head.
I don't see any flags. That's going to be good. Touchdown's going to stand.
That was a beautiful play by Proxy. Jet Taylor put the ball over the head. He knew that if he put it up there, old Prox could find it. 24 seconds. They ran 6 seconds off the clock on that play. We'll send Daniel Esquivel back out there to the 10-yard line looking to boot the PAT in.
Let's get that record back going. Get us another 10, 15 in a row or something like that?
Yeah, hey, I want that to be the only gaff in the
Oh, they're going to go for it.
We're going to go for a 2-point
Pitch
conversion.
out. Oh, big hit.
The
fumble. It's a dead ball, He did not get the 2. Oh, they're saying he can return it. Now they're blowing the whistle.
Whistles blown
Whistles
dead.
are blowing.
Yeah, it was blown dead. Everybody was telling them to hit it.
Yeah, everybody, they're still telling him to run, but the whistles have been blowing.
Yeah, the whistles are blown dead. It is officially a dead ball with 24 seconds on the ground, which I'm not going to lie, I don't know. I'd have to see where they ruled that thing down.
Yeah. I think he was running more from the fans on Joaquin's side, giving him a little bit of cheering him on to keep running.
What I'm trying to figure out is where the ball was down, because Taylor was trying to get in touch of it, but I don't see that he ever picked it up. What about you, Coach?
Tossed it back, so I don't know. I wasn't in the right line.
We don't know exactly what the
Bottom line is they blew it dead.
Yep, they blew it dead. That's the bottom line.
Bottom line is they blew it dead, and once the call is blown dead, it is blown dead, and there is you can't tell one side to stop running and the other one keep playing. So that's going to be a dead ball. The clock's going to stop at 24 seconds. Your score is going to be 19-0.
Let's go, Indians.
Joaquin fans are not too pleased with that little revelation, but as they like to say, it is what it is.
That's right. It is what it is.
Or as they used to say in England, it is what it is. All right, we got Joel Elliott coming in there. He said, pretty ball, high point catch. This is the best we've looked this season.
I'd have to agree. The defenses came ready to play tonight for sure.
Yeah, Joel sitting at the house, he's giving us a little bit of commentary from the cell phone via text as he watches this thing, and he can give us a little bit better idea because he gets to rewind it.
That's right.
We can't rewind it.
That's right.
Hey, guys, can you do that over again? I missed that.
Grand Saline getting ready to do the kickoff.
We messed around with trying to save some money, so we got one of them smart TVs that
Boom.
gives us all them free channels.
It's a short kick. He touched it at the 20. It's a live ball. Fumbled out. Oh, he kicked it out of bounds.
That was a rugby ball, I think.
Yes, it was.
That one was kicked more than it was caught.
24 seconds left before halftime. We'll see if they drop back and try to throw a couple of Hail Marys here, or if they just try to run the clock out.
Well, they only thrown 2 passes in the first half, and of course they come into the game only throwing 8 passes all season long, according to a stat we were quoted Tuesday night. And so tonight they've come in, they've thrown 2 of them, and both of them have been for completions, but one of them was an interception.
That's right. And partly that play was because we were all over the quarterback.
We were all over. We were all in. We were picking that pocket. We were all up in that pocket. I mean, that pocket was less secure than a back pocket in New York City.
That's right. All right, here comes Joaquin out of the huddle. They're going to line up. Quarterback's up at center. He takes it, handoff up the middle. He's immediately met by several Indians.
And the clock starts to tick, and it gets to 19 seconds. And looks
they're going to let it run.
They're going to let it run down. So we don't figure they're going to get another playoff during this half.
Are y'all we're bringing the band out, Bert?
We're going to have the bands come out. We're going to watch the bands during the halftime, so all you parents and grandparents of the band kids get to watch your kiddos doing what they do best. It is halftime, and we will see y'all after the halftime show. We're going to roll a couple spots.
19 to nothing.
We're going to roll a couple of commercials while we go to the halftime, and 19-0 is your score.
Gibson Service Company is your hometown service company located right here in Grand Saline. Gibson Services offers an array of services no matter the scale of the job, such as civil engineering, commercial large-scale and corporate construction, commercial and residential sand and gravel, select fill and dirt pit, land clearing, concrete, asphalt and fencing. No matter the job site, Gibson will get the work done right. Gibson Service Company is the generous sponsor of Gibson Service Control Panel here at the Grand Saline Sun Live Local Now broadcast mothership. Thank you, John Gibson and Gibson Service Company. You guys rock.
No matter the dream, friend, no matter the dream, MX2 Custom Homes can make it your reality.
Send someone to MX2 Custom Homes and receive $2,500 to put in the bank when they build. Call us today.
Good evening, Rams fans, and welcome to halftime. Now entering the field, the pride of Indian land, the mighty Indian Band. This year's show is entitled We Will Remember. Join us on the road from loss to recovery. We will remember the time before the suffering and loss and reclaim our joy. Tonight, we will present Movements 1 and 1A, Conflict and Fractured, followed by Movement 2, Healing. Soloists for the band are Chase McSchooler on flugelhorn and Michael Perry on saber. Our band section of the week is the percussion. And our band member of the week is Chase McSchooler. Drum majors for the band are seniors Justin Maroney and Cass White. Drum majors, when the band is ready, you may begin your performance.
the 2025 Joaquin Ram Band. The Ram Band is led by Head Drum Major Kaylee McCarty and Assistant Drum Major Abby Burkhalter. The section leaders are Flute Section Leader Abby Burkhalter, Clarinet Section Leaders Caitlin Yang and Caitlin Madden, Saxophone Section Leader Kylie McKim, Trumpet Section Leaders Brady Sigler and Alexis Webb, Trombone Section Leader James Walker Jr., Baritone Section Leader Elijah Baird, Basses Section Leader Jackson Britton, Percussion Section Leader Kaylee McCarty. The squad leaders are Kaylin Madden, Summer Hughes, Kylie McKim, Brady Sigler, Alexis Webb, James Walker Jr., Colton Scruggs, and Kelsey Wood. The Ram Band is under the direction of Wade Hull and Jennifer Smith. The band officers are Music Captain Kylie McKim, Quartermasters Madeline Mullins, Office Captain Colton Scruggs, Loading Crew Captain James Walker Jr., Field Captain Devin Niswonger, Historian Kelsey Wood, Chaplain Summer Hughes. Introducing our 2025 Joaquin High School Twirlers. 8th grade, Adeline Alford. Sophomore, Sophia Watson. Junior and head majorette, Kaylee McCarty. Senior and assistant head majorette, Kylie McKim. The twirlers will now perform To Carry On Wayward Son. Sylvie. The Ram Military Marching Band will be performing Precision Fairfare by Dr. Timothy Ray, Glorious America, and Allied Honor by Carl L. King. The Ram Band's drum majors are Kaylee McCarty and Abby Burkhalter.
Salt liquor, salt liquor. Yeah, come on down. Salt liquor. Best eats in town. Got crawfish boiling, the music's pumping. We got karaoke going on till the morning. Salt liquor. Yeah, come on down. Salt liquor. Best eats in town. Feel that beat, feel that vibe. It's Mardi Gras every night. Salt liquor. Salt liquor. Yeah, come on down. Salt liquor. Best eats in town. Got crawfish boiling, the music's pumping. We got karaoke going on till the morning. Salt liquor. Yeah, come on down. Salt liquor. Best eats in town. Feel that beat, feel that vibe. It's Mardi Gras every night. Salt liquor. Salt liquor. Yeah, come on down. Salt liquor. No matter the dream, friend, no matter the dream. MX2 Custom Homes can make it your reality.
Send someone to MX2 Custom Homes and receive $2,500 to put in the bank when they build. Call us today.
Gibson Service Company is your hometown service company located right here in Grand Saline. Gibson Services offers an array of services no matter the scale of the job, such as civil engineering, commercial large-scale and corporate construction, commercial and residential sand and gravel, select fill and dirt pit, land clearing, concrete, asphalt and fencing. No matter the job site, Gibson will get the work done right. Gibson Service Company is the generous sponsor of Gibson Service Control Panel here at the Grand Saline Sun Live Local Now broadcast mothership. Thank you, John Gibson and Gibson Service Company.
And we're back. I hope you enjoyed that halftime entertainment. It shows we got about 3.5 minutes before we get back to football action. They're about ready to run them on the field. So, Jamie, I saw y'all run down. Did you get to go to the concession stand any at all?
Yes, sir, I did. Joaquin's got a good concession stand over there. I had a hot dog and my wife had some nachos, man. They were delicious.
I did that foot-long corny dog a while ago on my way up here.
I thought you'd ran by the state fair before you got out here.
No, I tell you what, but that was good. Now, it ain't as good as some salt liquors, I promise you that. But, I mean, it was pretty good for being up here on top of the press box in the middle of nowhere.
Here they come, Bird, out on the field. Here come your Grand Saline Indians.
The Grand Saline Indians.
Getting ready to start the second half out here. They got a nice 19-0 lead. And they will get the kickoff.
If y'all are sitting in Grand Saline, Texas, or anywhere abroad watching this broadcast, you can thank Salt Liquors, baby, because they are the ones that called up and said, we want to see these right here in the comfort of our own home and in our restaurant. And this year, they're accompanied by MX2 Custom Homes. So y'all be sure and thank Tara Macbeth and Heath Yates and Brian Milliron and Preston Moore if y'all are sitting at home watching that. And if you like the view that you're seeing it on, y'all can thank John Gibson and Gibson Service Company because they said they wanted the broadcast as good as we could get it. And I don't think we get it much better. You're watching this thing in 4K in the middle of nowhere. I mean, everybody else out here is having cell phone problems. And
That's
I mean,
right.
Yeah, we have a little bit of buffering issue, but we're able to bring you this broadcast.
That's right.
Indians spread out on their side of the field. They're going to receive to open up the second half of this game. You got Jet Taylor and Colton Prox back deep for the Indians. And all of that looks like they call it a huddle in the middle.
Yeah, they're making sure Joaquin, they're going to try an onside kick. It goes straight to the Indian number 1 at the 50, and we recover the ball.
Rex Phillips going to grab that ball, and he going to lay on top of it for the Indians.
I'll tell you what, who's number 0, Kaysen Bolin, started telling the team, squeeze in, squeeze in. I feel like something's happening, and he was sure enough right. It was a quick onside kick and went straight to an Indian, and that was the end of that.
And that's going to give the Tribe good ball position or good field position this time as they take possession of the ball. Jet Taylor over on the sideline talking to Coach Drennan, trying to get the game plan in line. Looks like him and Drennan are some last-minute instructions. That's going to put us, it looks like about the 44-yard line?
48-yard line.
48-yard line.
Yes, sir.
That's going to be on that 54-yard line.
Man, I've said that enough. It's a little bit different commentating from up here. You got to get used to that switch there.
Yeah, you get to that midfield. Of course, my math and don't math too well.
Mine either. All right, here we go. We got 3 wide. He's in shotgun. 1 tailback, 1 running back. He takes the snap. Man in motion. Takes the snap. Hand off to number 13.
Pass is going to grab
right,
the ball.
Up the middle, 48. 9-yard gain on the play.
Preston Hass is the one that grabbed that ball and took it up there right to the edge of the sticks, but it's going to leave them in place, but it's going to put them 2nd and 1.
Nice run to start the opening half with.
These Grand Saline Indians came to play some football tonight. They wanted to be sure to leave Palmer on the table. They didn't want to even think about that this week. They want to see the win column. They're going to wing out across the field. Going to have Colton Prox wide out there on the Indian sideline. Jet Taylor in the shotgun. Preston Hass to his side. He's going to take the ball. He's going to keep it. He's going to run right up to the line of scrimmage and push it up forward.
Push.
Going to get that 1 yard they need for that
First
touchdown.
down.
Yeah, for that first down. Going to move them sticks up the field. Indians making their approach towards their touchdown. That online kick sort of gave them an advantage there on this first possession of the game.
It sure
the half.
did. A little boost to start the second half with.
Taylor coming in from the sideline, bringing in the call. Going to take it to the huddle.
All right, here come your Indians. They're going to line up, and you got 2 wide and 2 in the backfield. Jet Taylor takes the ball, handoff up the middle again. He gets about 2 yards on the play, and he's tackled by a couple of Joaquin Rams at about the 37-yard line.
Going to be Preston Hass on that one. He's going to be brought down by Brody Cummings, it looks like, on that play, number 71. Well, with a couple of other Rams in on that play. We got 10:22 on the clock. 0-19 is your score. Your Indians leading the game. Going to have Jet Taylor bring the call in.
2nd down and about 8 right here, Bert.
That's what it looks like. Going to send Prox out wide. He's going to have Preston Hass in the backfield with him. Going to send Bolin in motion. It's going to be a keeper. He runs, finds a hole. He's going to make his way. Oh, looks like they're going to gain maybe 1 or 2 on that one.
He was thinking about pitching it out, but real quick decided to pull that back in. He was already getting hit.
There was no place to go on that play. 9:45 on the clock as we break into this third quarter of play. Both teams are sitting at 2-1 this season.
Third down.
This season. We got 3rd down on the clock.
3rd down and about 6 yards needed. Here come the Indians out of the huddle. Jet Taylor in the backfield. You got 3 wide receivers.
Joel says we need to score now and put them away.
Here he goes. He drops back to pass. He lets it go.
Down,
Good
Indians.
call, Joel. Good call on that, Mr. Elliott.
Put them away. Bo Hathcock with that catches that pass from Jet Taylor. Going to catch it about the 20-yard line. Going to do a little juking, jiving, and avoid some tackles there. And he's going to take it to the house for the Indians.
Yes, sir.
That's going to move them red numbers to 25 for the Indians. They're bringing on Daniel Esquivel. He's looking to put it up through the uprights this time. That last one was booted down. Well, actually, the one before that, they decided to go for a
Yep,
two-point
that's right.
conversion, and Taylor was met and wasn't able to get into the end zone.
That's correct.
So we're looking to make it 26 this time around.
The field goal's up and good.
Daniel Esquivel back in the completion column.
26 for the Indians.
All right, let's go, Indians. We got 9 minutes left in the third quarter. It's 26-0. Your Grand Saline Indians.
As Joel said, we put them away right here. We're going to be definitive in this win. 26-0 is a pretty definitive lead.
Ooh.
Let's roll a commercial break.
Salt liquor, yeah, come on down. Salt liquor, best eats in town. Got crawfish boiling, the music's pumping. We got karaoke going on till the morning. Salt liquor, yeah, come on down. Salt liquor, best eats in town.
26-0, 9 minutes in the third. Daniel Esquivel boosts
Boom.
the ball downfield. Takes a good Indian bounce. Going to be fielded about the 23-yard line by number 11.
Good return. Not a bad return. He got it up about 15 yards. It was a short kick, so they're going to start the ball at the 43-yard line.
We don't have number 11 on our roster for the Joaquin Rams. So if we have any Joaquin fans in the comment section, tell us who that was. We'd like to give him a little bit of credit for that run. 9 minutes on the clock, 26-0. Third quarter as the Indians defense comes on the field looking to stop Joaquin.
They might have to break out that passing book now, Bert. They're getting a little bit too deep on the scoreboard to be still trying to run the ball, in my opinion.
Well, I don't know why they don't pass too much, but all I got to say is at 26-0 and you're in the zero column, I guess right now is about the best time.
This is true.
No matter what your passing game looks like, now's the time to start putting some in the air. He
Yes,
goes
sir.
up under center, though. He's not signaling any passes. Pitches it back to Gatlin. It looks like Gatlin's going to make a good run, make it up to about midfield.
About a 5-yard gain on the play.
He's going to be brought down by Eli Ivy and number 13, Preston Haas.
It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 5.
.8:34 on the clock. You can hear the Indians on the Indian cheerleaders on the other side over here. Indian defense.
Well, here we go. He takes the ball, pitch off.
Gatlin again.
Up the middle, about 3-yard gain.
He's going to squeeze through the line and pop out about 3 yards to the good.
Third down. Eight minutes to go in the third quarter. They're trying to get the first down here. It's about 3rd down and 3.
I just sent Joel a text. I said, give me some area scores while you're watching our commercial. He says, it's Thursday night. He says, we're the only area score there is. Duh. Thank you for that little reality check there, Mr.
The stuff you
Joel.
don't think about when it's Thursday night.
It's Thursday night. You know, that's something that throws me off. I'm used to this being Friday night.
Hand off, Joaquin Rams. He gets the first down. He's at the first down marker, but driven back. Let's see where they spot it.
That's going to be Amarian Wilson or Marion Wilson.
They're moving the chains, moving the chains.
Going to give him a first down on that one. First and 10 for the Rams with 7:25 on the clock. They've been able to move the chains steadily, and not easily, but steadily tonight, but they just haven't been able to get the ball into the end zone.
That's very true. We're bending, but we're not breaking, and that's what matters right now.
The Indian defense has come up with a couple of very valuable turnovers, which have been responsible for the points on the board tonight in the first half.
Here comes Joaquin. He's up under center. Hands off up the middle. He runs out, breaks about a 8-yard gain, and then he's met by a host of Indians.
It looks like it's going to be Eli Ivy and Ashton Withers are going to be in on that stop right there. You really can't call it a tackle. It was a stop.
That's very true. The whistle blew it dead.
Looks like the Rams are leaning heavily on Gatlin right now. He's been making good for the Horned Goats.
That's right. The one-horn Rams down
The
there.
one-horn Rams. Some of them only got one horn on there, which I think most of them on the field have too. So We
All
can only make an assumption about the
That's
guys
right.
with one horn. They got to earn that second horn.
Under center, handoff. He drops back to pass.
That
Caught.
ball,
First down, 30, and out of bounds at about the 28-yard line by number
12, Eli
12,
Ivy's
Eli
one
Ivy.
brought down Deegan Lee.
That was a game-saving touchdown right there on that one. He would have probably taken that to the house had Eli Ivy not caught up with him.
Yeah, a good game. Move the sticks again for the Rams. That's 6 minutes, 10 seconds on the clock. 0-26, your Indians take a commanding lead as we burn through this third quarter. Mr. Trenton Runnels for the Joaquin Rams is the one that found number 4, Deegan Lee, with a good ball over some Indian hands. I thought maybe a ball was going to get hit on that one on that pass, but
Yes, sir.
it found its target, and it got first down yardage.
Rolls
Runnels
out.
looks downfield again, but he's going to
Pulls
keep
it down. Oh, big hit.
Big hit.
Bowling.
Bowling goes shoulder pad to shoulder pad with Runnels, and he says not anymore.
Not today.
Yardage.
Not today. Bowling came to hit tonight.
Yeah, that's going to put him about the 29-yard line. And as Joe Elliott said earlier, Bowling came to play some football tonight. He's showing out. He's laying some big hits, and he's still laying more big hits.
Yes, he is. That one was pretty.
As Joel said, it was the big hit was his to lose, and it looks like he takes that seriously.
Yes, sir.
Anybody that knows the family tree of Bowlings knows that he comes from a long line of heavy hitters.
All right, here Joaquin goes under center. It's going to be another handoff. Whistle on the play. Got a no-no napkin. It looks like it's going to be offsides on Joaquin.
That's Jacob Gatlin's the
Here
one
they
that
go.
was the intended ball
Offsides.
carrier on that one before they blew it dead. That's going to move the ball back, and that's going to give them about a 3-yard, 4, 5, 6-yard deficit.
This has happened to Joaquin a couple of times tonight. They get a good drive going, and then they kill themselves with a 5 or 10-yard penalty, and the next thing you know, Grand Salene's got the ball.
And we can feel that pain because we've been there and done that before.
That's
We
right.
got the T-shirt, got the no-no napkins.
That's
on that.
right. Here we go. Joaquin's under center. 2 running backs, handoff. He shoots out.
Deegan Lee's the one that's going to try to make the gain for the boys, but he's going to be
Caught
met
up
by Gabe Lewis is going to be the one that drove him back
Good
into the
hit.
turf. Big hit by Lewis.
That was about a 4-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd down and 14, it looks like.
Right now, let's be sure and put in the comments section, Salt Lickers,
Salt Lickers, Salt Lickers.
Salt Lickers. I was over at Leah's. I don't know if I told this story already, but I'm going to tell it again for those latecomers. The other day was over. She was doing some work on my banner. She told me she had to put Salt Lickers on there 3 times in a row. Salt Lickers, Salt
That's
Lickers,
right.
Salt Lickers, because she says she can't say it any other way now.
Salt Lickers, Salt Lickers, Salt Lickers.
Y'all be sure and thank Salt Lickers and MX2 for bringing y'all this broadcast.
He's under center. Joaquin Rams, handoff, pitch out to the right. Cut. Oh,
Boom.
hit.
Ball's
Props.
on the ground.
Fumble.
It's going to be picked up
Grand
by
Salene
Ashton.
Indians.
Ashton Withers going
Yes,
to cover
sir.
the ball.
Hit by Prox. Ball
hit.
comes out.
Big hit by Prox.
Another
Gonna pop that
Indian
ball.
recovery. This will be the 3rd turnover tonight, guys.
And that's what Joel's talking about. Them big hits make big turnovers. Them big turnovers turn into big point games, baby.
Yes,
Just look at the
sir.
scoreboard. You think Joel knows a thing or two about this thing?
I think Prox was watching bowling all night and said, I want a little bit of that action.
He sure did, because that hit right there put him in the running for that big hit.
I would agree. Knocked that ball right out. That was
Knocked
pretty.
it out now. So we looks like we're gonna swap that ball side. Here comes the Jet Taylor from the sideline, bringing in the call. Prox big hit on that one. That ball went boop.
Pretty.
Just popped right out.
All right, here we go.
We got Prox on the wide out towards the Joaquin sideline.
Oh, he got back.
He got back in time, but
Drops back to pass. He
there's
lets
a long
it go.
ball, long ball.
Oh!
Oh! Bo Highcott was looking for a pass interference on that one.
I think they're going to call it uncatchable on that. But
Yeah, that was a little bit. I think that was a little bit out of his range right there, and it looked like it was just sort of a crossing traffic right there
Yes,
that
sir.
held him up a little bit. But I don't think there was a good read on that pass. It didn't look too convincing from the moment
no,
he
it did
chunked
not.
it.
No, it did not. That's going to make it 2nd down and about 10 yards. Let's look. 2nd down and about 8 yards.
3:52 left on the clock. It's sitting still at that time because of the incompletion. Jet Taylor sends Prox in motion. Looks like he's going to look to Haas, going to hand the ball off. Haas going to run up there and bust up for about 3 or 4 in in the about the 34, 35-yard line, it looks like.
Yes, sir. Third down. Third down and about 5 yards, maybe 3rd and 6.
Rogers on the stop.
3rd down and 6, 3 minutes and 30 seconds in the 3rd quarter. Here come your Grand Saline Indians out of the huddle. You got Jet Taylor in shotgun. 2 wide receivers, man in the backfield.
You got Preston Hash right there next to him.
He takes the ball, fake handoff, drops back to pass.
But that was a little dump.
Pitch out. Oh, he can't quite bring it in. Incomplete pass. Whistle blows.
That one bounced from hand to hand on Bowling, intended receiver right there, but he just couldn't come up with it. Just one of those that I guess they must have had some popcorn in the huddle before that one, got a little bit of butter on their fingers.
That's right.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Yes, sir. It looks like they're going to bring out the punt team. Prox is going to go deep to about the 21-yard line to kick the ball away to number 3.
I think this is the first time we've actually had to test Prox's boot tonight in the punt team.
All right, here it goes. The ball's up.
He's going to send it downfield in a whirly-bird fashion.
Oh, it takes a Joaquin Ram bounce out at the 43-yard line. And that's where Joaquin will start. Their next drive will be at the 43-yard line. 2 minutes and 58 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Guys, if you're watching this game right now and you say, hey, I just can't get enough of this Grand Saline Indian football, well, y'all be sure and tune in Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock. We're going to have a little bit more of Indian talking action. And this week we're going to have special guests from the Mighty Indian Band. I almost called them Men in Black because they go by MLB. The Mighty Indian Band, Kyle White and a couple of his favorite tune handlers are going to come in with us and talk with us and talk about a little bit what's going on in the band. And so y'all be sure and tune in. And me and Joel will get into a little bit of Grand Saline Joaquin football
Pitch
action analysis.
Around the end, he gets wrapped up by Prox. He's got about a 3-yard gain on the play.
That's going to be Zachary Kelly on the run. Old Prox hit him low and wrapped him up and picked him up and set him down.
Yes, he did, real quick.
Said, you sit right here, young man, and let's have us a talk. Ball's going to be placed on the 45-yard line. Still in Joaquin's yard. 2:28 on the clock. 0-26. Your Indians have a commanding lead. 14 on the play clock. Trenton Runnels brings the play in from the sideline. Crawls up under center as he's done all night long.
Fake
he
handoff.
drops back, but he got
Lets
under
it
big
go.
pressure. Ball's in the air, but
in and out of Jet Taylor's hands. That was almost another interception. That would have been the 2nd pick tonight, guys.
You know Taylor's kicking himself. You know when the ball touches his hands, he just upset that wouldn't stay.
Yes, sir. Right through his hands and right back down at the 20.
Trenton Runnels was under pressure from a tribe of Indians after that when he was running through that ball on the run, and he was hoping to find something, but there was more Indians in the down there where he threw that ball than there was Ram receivers.
There was. He didn't quite have enough arm on it to get it to that 20-yard line, and it came up a little short.
He's thankful that one didn't go into the interception column
Yes,
because
sir.
every time Grand Saline's got him a turnover, it's turned into a touchdown.
That's right. 3rd down. Here we go, 3rd and about 9. They call a timeout for Joaquin. Timeout on the field.
They had to call timeout because the play clock went to 0. So let's roll a sponsor.
Gibson Service Company is your hometown service company located right here in Grand Saline. Gibson Services offers an array of services no matter the scale of the job, such as civil engineering, commercial large-scale and corporate construction, commercial and residential sand and gravel, select fill and dirt pit, land clearing, concrete, asphalt, and fencing. No matter the job site, Gibson will get the work done right. Gibson Service Company is the generous sponsor of Gibson Service Control Panel here at the Grand Saline Sun Live Local Now broadcast mothership. Thank you, John Gibson and Gibson Service Company. You guys rock.
No matter the dream, friend, no matter the dream, MX2 Custom Homes can make it your reality.
Send someone to MX2 Custom Homes and receive.
All right, we're back after that timeout. 2 minutes on the clock. Indians on defense. Joaquin looking to move the sticks and race that 0 off the scoreboard.
3rd down and 9, pitch off. Number 3 met in the backfield by number 61, and he's dragged down for about a 10-yard loss on the play.
That's Landon Landry there for the Indians.
Landry is pumped up. He's pounding his chest, hitting players. He's ready.
You know, a sack like that makes you feel real good. That's Jacob Gatlin that was met in the backfield, number 3 for Joaquin.
He's like, hello, sir. That football will be mine today. Thank you.
Well, I think Mr. Landry's probably said, can I tell you about my Lord and Savior?
That's right.
He made him back there with some pamphlets. I don't think Mr. Gatlin wanted to hear about it, though.
All right, here we go again. Joaquin's lining up. It's going to be 4th and long. They're in punt formation. We got Prox deep for the Grand Saline Indians.
Trenton Runnels going to put the boot to the ball, going to be
up.
back down there.
Prox is going to he's going to retire. We better get on it. He had to cover it.
He had to cover it quick. That didn't go as Prox wanted. He slipped a little bit, lost a little bit of foot in there, and it looks like it touched the ball and it popped out. And, he was lucky enough to get back on the ball.
That's right.
But that's going to give the Indians possession to start this drive deep in their own territory, right about the 19-yard line, it looks like, with 1 minute 7 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of play. The Indians have a commanding lead, 26-0.
Yes, sir.
Looking to better their record, a 3-1.
Yes, sir.
We'll send Joaquin home 2-2.
It's always a better ride home, Bert, for those 2 hours when you get a win.
I tell you what, that Whataburger tastes a lot
That's
better
right.
on that ride home.
We
when
got
you
4
win it.
wide receivers. Jet Taylor's in the backfield.
I never liked tear-soaked French fries.
He's going to keep the ball. He's rolling out, pitch out.
It's going to be to Preston Haas. He's going to keep
Oh,
ball
big
over the
jump.
top, and he's
First
still
down.
going.
That was beautiful.
All right, Coach, I know you won't say something on that one. Did you teach him to jump like that?
Man.
He still can't jump like me.
Oh, well, I don't know. I didn't see you jump that crowd, but he sure did.
That was
a pretty
pretty.
move.
That was pretty.
Mr. Preston has been watching a little bit of that NFL.
He not only jumped over the guy, he came down and got about another 3 yards after that hurdle.
And I don't think there was just one guy in that pile. I think there was 3 of them there. I'm gonna make this a legacy story, sir.
Grand Saline came to play tonight, guys.
He's going to talk. I can guarantee he's going to be clipping that one out to show you.
Here we go. We got 2 wide receivers.
We want to thank Coach
One
Corey
in the
Haas
backfield.
for chiming
Sends
in
a
on that
man
one.
in motion. Jet Taylor takes a snap, handoff.
Bowling.
Up the middle, he makes a juke. He breaks a tackle. He's up.
Still going.
First down, 9-yard run.
That's what you call ping-ponging through there.
Yes, sir.
Oh, bowling ping-pong went down through there and made him some first down yardage. Move them sticks for the Indians with 10 seconds on the clock. And we are 0-26, your Grand Saline Indians.
Yes, sir. We got an Indian getting up a little slow.
It looked like it may be bowling. It looked like he might have took a good pop, and he's not too happy with that knee. It looks like he's
They got
favored.
the coaches coming out to check on bowling.
While we go to that, let's run a commercial break.
Gibson Service Company is your hometown service company located right here in Grand Saline. Gibson Services offers an array of services no matter the scale of the job, such as civil engineering, commercial large-scale and corporate construction, commercial and residential sand and gravel. Gibson Service Company is the generous sponsor of Gibson Service Control Panel here at the Grand Saline Sun Live Local Now broadcast mothership. Thank you, John Gibson and Gibson Service Company. You guys rock.
No matter the dream, friend, no matter the dream, MX2 Custom Homes can make it your reality.
Send someone to MX2 Custom Homes and receive $2,500 to put in the bank when they build. Call us today.
All right, we got 12 minutes left. We're back with 12 minutes left to go, and the 4th quarter has just started.
Grand Saline Indians coming out, going to look to wrap this up. You know, I think they'd like to see that 0 remain on the board for the remainder of the show.
I said 31 to 13, I think, but I don't see the 13 coming tonight, Bert.
I don't know they're going to even make that 10 mark.
I agree.
Jet Taylor in shotgun formation. Got Preston Hass in the backfield with him. He looks over to the and he keeps the ball.
Pitch out.
He pitches out to number 8, Carson Herring, or
about a 4-yard gain.
It looks like Carson Herring going to take that bonus yardage right there. That was a good play. That had him looking every which direction.
Yes, sir. It looked like they were going to have him in the backfield, and then he shot it out to the outside right there and picked up about 4 yards.
Looks like Casey Boland's over on the sideline trying to stretch out whatever muscles giving him fits, but he did walk off the field on his own power.
Jet Taylor lined up at shotgun. We got 2 wide. They're both on the left side.
Taylor
fake handoff, drop back to pass. He lets it go.
Looking for
He's got a receiver.
He found Withers, and it's
caught at the 20-yard line.
Baby.
Nice play. What hands.
Oh, Withers, you don't generally see him downfield looking for the pass, and there he goes. He pulls in a big one.
He
takes us
did
to
pull it in. That was a beautiful catch.
Takes us to the 20-yard line.
He had a Joaquin Ram all over him on that one, Bert, and he just seemed to pull it in anyway. Nice play.
I'll tell you, he had a couple of them on him, and he just stayed focused, and he kept his hands in the game, and he sat there and he says, I'm not going down without it.
That's right. Nice play. All right, here we go.
All right, here we go. We got Jet Taylor in the shotgun formation. Preston Hass in the backfield with him. He's going to look to the side. He's going to keep the ball. He's going to run, but he's going to be met. Somebody going to grab him by the jersey. Not going to let him go no further, but he breaks into the red zone there with 10:41 on the clock.
Somebody grabbed a handful of jersey and ripped his shoulder pad right out of his jersey and swung him down.
We got an injured Ram on the ground. Guys, I don't care what color jersey they wearing. Let's cover these boys in prayer. They put their bodies on the line so we can sit here and enjoy it every Friday and Thursday night this week. But so we don't want to see any kid get with any major injuries or anything like that. Also, I want to ask all you folks at home to say a good prayer for the Grand Saline folks that are up here. They're going to be driving at a couple of hours back home, the school buses, and they got the football players, the band, and the cheerleaders, and all the coaches, and of course, the caravan of fans that are going to be coming home right behind them. So y'all cover them in prayers so that we get to see everybody tomorrow morning. We still have a player on the ground. We're going to go to a commercial break real quick.
Salt liquor, yeah, come on down. Salt liquor, best eats in town. Got crawfish boiling, the music's pumping. We got karaoke going on till the morning. Salt liquor, yeah, come on down. Salt liquor, best eats in town. Feel that beat, feel that vibe. It's Mardi Gras every night.
All right, as you can see, we're here perched to the top of the Joaquin press box. We wanted to thank you guys for coming in and viewing on. They're applauding right now as the injured Ram is getting up. He's going to make his way off the field. We can't exactly tell what's going on. It doesn't look like it's anything major, serious. We hope not. He's standing up. but you can tell he's in pain. Anyway, tonight we're going to do a little recap. We have 10:37 on the clock. We have 26-0 is our score in the fourth quarter here. And, Jamie, it's been pretty much an all Grand Saline night.
Yes, sir. We didn't drive 2 hours away for nothing, guys. Grand Saline is coming out here and putting it on them, playing good defense, good offense. It's looking like an all-around great performance tonight.
And Joel just sent me a replay of that last catch by Ashton Withers. That was a good high-point catch. And from a kid that you don't see downfield a whole lot. So you always see him on the defensive side, in the backfield and giving them a heck over there. But here on the offensive side, Ashton Withers reaches up tall and brings one down.
He was not going to let go.
It looks like we're back on the field right now. We're going to go back out here and get back to play.
All right, here come your Grand Saline Indians. It's going to be second down.
They have started the clock rolling again, 10:22.
Second down and 5 to go. Jet Taylor's in the backfield in shotgun. 4 wide receivers, man in motion, which is Prox. He throws it over to Prox for a screen pass. He breaks it out to the 20. He's got met by a host of Joaquin Rams, and there's some no-no napkins being thrown. Yep. I saw at least 2 of them come out.
Yeah, there was a couple of them went flying high. I think there might have been a little scuffle in the backfield. I don't know which jersey caught their attention, but definitely a couple of them saw something they didn't like there. And as I think it was J.P. Fisher said, it's a rut-roll rat.
That's right. Referees are discussing it. Here he comes to make the call. Personal foul on Grand Saline. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Personal foul on Joaquin. It's going to offset the play there. We're going to redo second down.
Well, I guess that's a double rut-roll.
That's right. That's right.
Rut-roll, Reggie.
All right.
All right, we line back up. It looks like the ball is going to be sitting about the 13-yard line. As your Grand Saline Indians look to punch it into the end zone. Jet Taylor bringing the call in from Coach Drennan on the sidelines over there. Going to tell his offense the play. Going to send Prox and Bo Hathcock on the Indian sideline. Going to send Ryder Key out here towards the Joaquin sideline. Ball going to be picked up, but he's going to keep it. Going to run wide.
10,
going to be out.
5, touchdown! There is a yellow flag.
We got some flags down coming into the backfield. It looks like we might be bringing that one back.
I think it's going to be holding on Grand Saline. Yes, sir.
The celebration happened a little bit too soon as we saw him break out, but when that flag went up in the air, we knew he was going to come back.
Yes, sir. It was right in the area of holding, and that's exactly what they called.
Roll there, Randy.
That's going to make it 3rd and long, guys.
We got going to put the ball, looks like about the 23-yard line.
We got 9 minutes and 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Your Grand Saline Indians doing a little bit of a Michael Jackson moonwalk there, baby.
Yes, sir.
Woohoo! Well, guys, I'm going to tell you, we got a little bet going on, Jamie. Let's tell them what's going on. Okay, me and my son are Chicago Bears fans. You're
diehard Dallas Cowboy fans.
Dallas Cowgirls fans. And so we got a little bet going on. We're going to be watching the game together Sunday. And if the Cowgirls win, and I got to wear a Cowgirls.
Taylor passes it wide open. He overthrows the intended receiver, Prox, in the back of the end zone. He was wide open on that.
And if we win, then Jamie's going to have to go out and get him a Chicago Bears jersey to wear around.
And after the Cowboys win, Bert's going to have to do the same and wear him a Dallas Cowboy hat on our next pep rally.
All I got to say, we cannot, by principle, lose to Epperflus.
Well, let me ask you a question, Bert, because this will be the true statement coming from me. I have officially never, ever in my life worn anything that says the Bears on it. Have you ever worn anything that says Dallas Cowboys?
I think I went sleepwalking one time and accidentally put on the wrong
shirt.
There
we go.
We don't buy that stuff.
It's up. It's going to be short.
Yeah, it was. I think it was touched.
They tried to get the field goal in from about the 30-yard line, which would have made that about a 40-yard kick, and it was about 5 or 6 yards short. I think one of the Joaquin Rams got their hand on the ball.
Yeah, I think one of them goats got in there and put a hoof on it. But when you got a 26-0 lead,
that's right.
You'll allow stuff like that. But I hate to see Daniel Escovel's record take some hits like it has tonight. He hadn't missed up until tonight. He's had 2 of them dealt him misery. got 9:25 on the clock.
I see Boland's back in the game after stretching out the leg over there.
Yeah, you want to see somebody, especially Boland. He's come in and made a difference tonight.
He sure has.
He's been in on several key plays. Y'all tune in Tuesday night, and I'm sure his name will come up several times.
Oh, yes. Joel's going to have a little bit more fun this week circling these hits. I've seen 3 or 4 tonight that have just been really nice hits. Handoff, Joaquin Ramsey bounces it out to the outside. He busts through about 3.
Ball's on the ground.
They ripped it out. Grand Saline ball fumble
Still
again.
on the ground. Jet
Taylor
Taylor
covers it up. Jet Taylor for the Indians.
It's signaled that was number 53 on the run.
I'm telling you, he came up and reached his hand in, saw the kid running it, and wasn't even trying to tackle him. He was already wrapped up by a couple of Indians, and he just ripped the ball out, and the rest was history.
And that's what Joel was talking about, Tuesday night on the talk show about how this team did a really good job last week about stripping that ball. And
they're listening.
And this week, they're doing the same thing again. They're doing big hits. Some big hits are turning into big strips. But that right there, I think, was just a properly placed hand on the ball at the right time. And
yes, sir.
Of course, Mr. 53, he's probably not an experienced running back, so the fact that it popped out, they took advantage of having that.
Real quick.
Jet Taylor looking to turn the momentum back onto the Grand Saline sideline with 9:15 left in the game.
He's in shotgun. He takes the ball as soon as he gets it. He gets about a 1-yard gain to the 40, about the 41.
He looked like he had a hole right there, but it closed pretty quickly.
Real quick.
Right as soon as he got to the line, that thing was slammed shut, and Taylor were able to make a couple of yards out of that, I think, but that's going to be about it. Looks like going to be a 3-yard gain is what they're going to mark it at. Going to be 2nd and 7.
8 minutes and 48 seconds, and the clock's ticking away here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you know that they want to keep the clock running on games like this
Sir.
here. They definitely don't want to slow that one down.
You got Jet Taylor in shotgun. You got 3 wide receivers. You got 1 running back. He's going to take the snap. He rolls out to the left. He keeps it. He pulls it down and gets about a 4-yard gain.
Yeah, he did a good job. You could tell he was looking out there at his little option, but he was already wrapped up, and there just was no way for him to get it out.
That's right. Pulled it down and got him about 4. It's going to be 3rd down and 5.
Grand Saline Indians have been pretty dominant tonight. I mean, there have been a couple of drives where it looked like Joaquin might have tried to find a little bit of breathing room, but Grand Saline, especially the defense, has come in tonight and shut down the Joaquin offense, as is evident by the goose egg on the scoreboard.
We sure have. All right, here we go. Jet Taylor handoff up the middle. He scampers out. He breaks a tackle. He gets about 6-7 yards on the play. That was number 18.
That's going to be Austin Dugan with the big run right there.
Nice run. He made something out of nothing there, Bert.
He definitely found him a running hole, and he kept his feet moving. That was what the thing was, because he bounced off a couple of the defenders there, and but he kept his feet moving and wound up being able to move the sticks and pick up another 7 or 8 after the initial contact.
Yes, sir.
Grand Saline Indian Band queuing up that Spirit Tunes over there and putting some I guess cheer in the stands over
there. That's right. All right, Jet Taylor's at shotgun, 3 wide, man in motion. Fake handoff. He rolls out to the left. He's following his blocker. He cuts it back up. He gets about a 5-yard gain. Not bad on 1st down.
Yeah, he put his hand on Austin Dugan's back and said, "Lead the way there, sir."
Yes, sir.
Then when Dugan cleared it out, he cut back and he picked up a couple extra yards and going to put about 2nd down and about, 7?
7, yes, sir.
About 7 with 6:35 on the clock. Again, we can't say this enough, Jamie. We got to thank our sponsors, Salt Liquors. And we got to thank MX2 Custom Homes. If y'all are sitting there and y'all are cheering on the Indians watching this win, we got Bo Hathcock out. No, wait, that's Carson Herring that's out. And we got Rex Phillips on the other side.
Oh, he was met by 3 Joaquin Rams as soon as he got the handoff. I think it's going to be 3rd down and 7 again. There was no gain on the play.
Was that Dugan again? Yeah, it was Dugan again. And, yeah, he was met by a whole gaggle of Rams.
Yes, sir.
We got 5:52 on the clock. We got 26 to zip.
Yes,
Jamie,
sir. That's what we like to see.
We like to see that, and we want to see something. You know, we come in expecting a ball game, and we brought a ball game.
Yes, we did. Grand Salene's got 4 wide receivers. They got Jet Taylor in the backfield, 1 running back.
Got Ryder and Key on this side, over Ryder Key and Carson Herring
Takes
on
the
this
snap, pitch off to the 20, 15. Oh, first down. First down.
Doogie going to move them chains, and he's going to get inside the, look like he'll be about the 14-yard line
Yes,
there.
sir. First and goal. No, first down, 14 yards to go.
We got 5:16 on the clock as the night's winding to an end, and
Yes, sir.
we can't do this broadcast without thanking Jamie Sherman for coming back up on
Thank
top of the
you.
press box again and offering his color commentary.
It's been a lot of fun, man. I hope everybody's enjoying this.
Well, I know I'm having fun, having an old schoolmate, having an old
Whistle
school-
on the play. They called the timeout. Joaquin.
Timeout, Joaquin.
Salt liquor, salt liquor, salt liquor.
Salt liquor, salt liquor. Yeah, come on down. Salt liquor. Best eats in town.
Got crawfish boiling, the music's pumping. We got karaoke going on till the morning.
Salt liquor. Yeah, come on down. Salt liquor. Best eats in town. Feel that beat, feel that vibe. It's Mardi Gras every night. Salt liquor.
And we're back at 4:52. I want to give a shout out to Tim Wilson. He just sent me a text and it says, "Great job tonight."
Appreciate that.
We appreciate you, Mr. Wilson, for sitting and watching us and giving me feedback throughout the night. It definitely helps when I know what y'all are seeing on that end. We thank you for your feedback. Thank you for following and sharing, and as well as everybody that's been a part of this broadcast tonight. We got 4:52 on the clock, and Jet Taylor is
In shotgun.
in shotgun formation. He's sending out, looks like
2 wide, handoff to the left. He cuts back and slips down. He gets maybe a yard. He took a cut back to the right and immediately slipped on the turf.
you can look at the turf in midfield, especially. You can see the wear on that
You
turf.
can.
And a couple of times tonight we've seen some traction issues.
Yes, sir.
You know? And we got 4:30 on the clock as the night winds down. It's a beautiful night, though. It really is. I mean, it's not hot. It's not cold. A little bit of a breeze. And it's good when the Indians are ahead.
That's right.
26-0.
Yes, sir. Go Indians. Here they come out of the huddle. We got Jet Taylor in shotgun, 3 wide receivers,
Austin Dugan.
4 wide receivers. Timeout. Indians.
We're going to stop at 4:04. Let's roll a sponsor.
Salt liquors.
No matter the dream, friend, no matter the dream, MX2 Custom Homes can make it your reality.
Send someone to MX2 Custom Homes and receive $2,500 to put in the bank when they build. Call us today.
And we're back as we are wrapping this up. The timeout the Indians just called is wrapping up. The refs are blowing their whistle. We got 4:04 on the clock. Next week will be a bye week, so we won't have any sort of football action. But I promise you we will find something to bring to you. I may, when we don't have no football action, y'all come on Tuesday night and watch the football talk show. We're going to have the Mighty Indian Band present this week on the talk show, so y'all be sure and tune in.
Man in motion. Jet Taylor hands it off. It's an end around. He grabs him by the jersey and got tackled by 2 Joaquin Rams. No yards gained, about a 3-yard loss.
That's going to be number 9.
Gabe Means.
Gabe Means is the one that grabbed that ball and met at the line. Going to be about the 23-yard line, or no, the 18-yard line.
Yes, sir. 18-yard line.
18. We got 3:30 on the clock.
Third down. It's going to be third down and long, about 3rd and 13 it looks like. Jet Taylor's in shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers. He takes the snap. He rolls out. He's going to maybe pitch it. He's looking around, nowhere to go, and he comes down in the backfield.
He stalled there and looked, and then when he decided to go somewhere again, that Ward turf right there just sort of bit him again.
Yes, sir. Maybe he was lining them up for a good field goal attempt here, Bird. That's what I'm going to say.
Well, you know what? He may be looking to give Daniel Escobar some redemption, but, the thing about it is that, like I said, you can see the discoloration on that turf. It's very obvious that it's an older surface, and the traction right there in the middle isn't just the best. But Daniel Escobar coming in to put the 3-point up.
Here we go. He's at the 25-yard line. It's up. It's right down the middle and good.
It is good.
Yeah.
Mr. Sure Thing.
29-0.
Mr. Surefoot right there. Daniel Escobar puts it up. That's going to bring your score to 29-0.
2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter, guys.
As we split to go to kickoff, let's go to a sponsor.
No matter the dream, friend, no matter the dream, MX2 Custom Homes can make it your reality.
Send someone to MX2 Custom Homes and receive $2,500 to put in the bank.
All right, we're back. There's 2 minutes, 32 seconds left in this competition. Grand Saline Indians just put 3 more on the board. It is going to be 29-0 in your tribe's favor. And tonight, you know what? I think the Indians are having fun tonight.
They are. They're looking good.
They are looking real good. They're doing some real big hits. I mean, of course, the turnovers have been fun to watch, and this has been a night of defense. I mean, it really has been a defensive battle tonight, and the defense has done what they're supposed to do, and that's put the ball in the offense's hands.
That's right. They've done it. Three turnovers tonight.
Daniel Escobar lining up his kickoff team. Jet Taylor standing out front.
All right.
And
boom.
On
he
the
dropped
ground.
it.
Boom.
Good hit. Hit him again.
Way to follow through.
Way to stay with him. That was Gabe Means on the tackle.
Gabe Means with the initial hit, come up, rebounded, got back up there and caught the fella and put him back on the ground.
He did. He's slow to get up now. That was a good hit.
I was hoping we were going to see another turnover. That was Jacob Gatlin for the Rams. Fielded the ball, ran about 2-3 yards before Mr. Means come in there and said, "How you doing there,
sir.
buddy? How you doing, buddy? I like you. Let me give you a hug."
That's right.
Looks like we're going to mark some off. It looks like we got some penalty yardage. I didn't catch what that was about, but that's going to put them about. Well, it's going to be back in their own 20.
The defense
19.
out there got some swag tonight. They're out there dapping each other up, dancing around. Look at number 55 out there having a good time tonight.
Yeah, well, Gavin Rodriguez normally wears number 15. He's had a good night tonight. His number's been called several times, and he's having fun. He was one of our guests on the show last Tuesday night.
Yes, sir. They're having a good time tonight, and they should be. They well deserved this win.
And it's hard not to dance around when you got a good band like that up there in the stands. And like I said earlier, we're going to be getting to talk to them a little bit on Tuesday night.
He lines up. He hands off up the middle. He's met by a host of Indians. He's still trying to get out of it.
Fighting.
4 Indians. They didn't quite bring him down, but they did blow the whistle. They stopped his progression.
Eli Ivy, and it looks like Casey Bolin limping a little bit after that. Looks like at whatever he did to himself earlier. It looked
flared back up.
Landon Landry's also in on that.
2-minute warning.
Lewis runs off the field. 2 minutes on the clock. Let's roll another sponsor.
Gibson Service Company is your hometown service company located right here in Grand Saline. Gibson Services offers an array of services no matter the scale of the job, such as civil engineering, commercial large-scale and corporate construction, commercial and residential sand and gravel, select fill and dirt pit, land clearing, concrete, asphalt and fencing. No matter the job site, Gibson will get the work done right. Gibson Service Company is the generous sponsor of Gibson Service Control Panel here at the Grand Saline Sun Live Local Now broadcast mothership. Thank you, John Gibson and Gibson Service Company.
And we're back. Grand Saline Indians and the Joaquin Rams at the 2-minute mark left in the game.
Let's go, Indians. It's been a dominant performance tonight, Bird. I've really enjoyed watching this game. These are easy to broadcast.
They really are. The energy on you is a lot easier when you're on the high side of the scoreboard,
right.
not on the low side of the scoreboard. Especially when you got a 2-hour trip to the house.
That's right. Here comes Joaquin. He's under center. He's going to take the ball, man in motion. He pitches off to the right, swing around. He gets about 5 yards, breaks a tackle, cuts it back. He's met by number 12 and number 11, 51 for the Indians at the 35-yard line. He got about a 12-yard gain. Nice run.
That's Eli Ivy
and Carter
Goff.
Carter Goff
in there.
Good
on
hit,
that one.
guys. Good hit.
That was Zachary Kelly in on that carry for the Rams.
Got a minute 30 left. The clock's ticking. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Joaquin Rams. They're coming up to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback's under center. Pitch off. Oh, he's met in the backfield immediately. Let's see who that is. Number 53. That's going to be Gabe Lewis. Big hit, Mr. Lewis.
That was Jaden Brown on the run for the Rams. So Trenton Runnels comes over to the sideline to get his call.
Clock's running. We got a minute left, guys.
We have broke a minute. 24 on the play clock as Runnels runs the ball back, or the play back into the huddle.
Joaquin Rams coming out of the huddle.
Runnels goes up under center. He's going to call for the ball. He's going to
up the middle. He's to the 40, 30. Hit at the 20-yard line. About a 35-yard gain on the play. I think they faked us all out on that one, Bert.
They got us all. Emery and Wilson's the one that came up with that long run. Looks like that the Rams trying to put something on the board before they don't want to get skunked.
Yes, sir. They fake handoff to the right, then fake pitch to the left, and the guy had it up the middle for about 35-yard gain on that one.
And they had Grand Saline going, ay. Which way do I go?
Here they go. Drops back to pass. There's a no napkin thrown. He's hitting the backfield and brought down.
Ashton Withers is
another flag. 2 flags on the play. One came when the play first started.
I'm thinking that they may be looking at a late hit on the quarterback.
I think so, too.
I'm not for sure. I don't know what the first one was over there, but I imagine the one that flew in the backfield is going to be for a late hit. I think we had a bunch of guys come in, and it may have been an untimed assistance, but we got 16 seconds on the clock. The Rams trying desperately to get in the end zone, try to put at least 6 on the board before the for the final buzzer.
They definitely don't want to get shut out tonight. They're trying to finish it off strong.
Nobody likes a skunk, that's for sure. And you know that they're fighting to put something up. It's definitely been an all-Indian night, as in momentum-wise. They came out, and with a pick 6 from Prox, it just hasn't, and they haven't looked back.
No, they have not. Penalties both on Grand Saline. They're going to mark it off. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line with 16 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. Grand Saline getting a little bit excited on the play. I think they're ready for this game to be over with.
That ref marked it off against the Rams and then says, "Oh yeah, we were going the other direction." he must be my doppelganger.
Okay, here they go. It's gonna be 1st and 10 at the 7-yard line.
First and
goal at the 7-yard line. Thank you, Bert.
You're welcome, Mayor. That's one of the few terms I do know.
All right, here comes their quarterback. 16 seconds left. 1st down.
Trenton Runnels underneath center. Going to be looking, he's going to go
Drop back.
looking for, he's found number 4.
Oh, caught. Touchdown, Rams.
That's going to be Deegan Lee with the reception in the end zone with 11 seconds left. Going to put the Rams on the board. Going to be 6-29. A far cry from a winning touchdown throw, but
That's right.
But it was the first win of the night for the Rams, and we congratulate them on that one.
That's right. They did not quit fighting tonight, guys. They came out and finally got them one right here. 11 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. It's going to be 29-6.
Okay, Jamie, in your football opinion, do you go for 2 here, or do you just put an extra point up and just?
If it was me, Bert, I would probably go for the 2, but I like to see that score look a little better.
They throwing the T out there. I think they're gonna mark it off, and they're gonna.
They just want the points at this point.
They're gonna go for the PAT,
which is probably smart the way that defense has been playing tonight. All right, let's see what kind of leg this kid got. It's up and good.
All right, they're going to put 7 on the board with 11 seconds left. They're going to kick the ball over to Grand Slam, which you can just imagine. Grand Slam's probably just going to run the clock out. It's going to be one of those situations.
You think they kick the onside kick here, or just kick it down and let the clock run out?
What do you have to lose? I mean,
that's right.
You kick an onside kick, maybe you come up with it, put 14 on the board before the end of the night. It doesn't look quite so bad.
No.
But my coach's strategy is you never let the score get 29-7 in the first place.
And that's right. And then you don't have to worry about that.
You don't got to worry about that now, do you?
Nope.
But, if everybody played by my playbook, nobody'd ever lose.
What a great defensive performance tonight.
It has been a great defensive performance. We got some standouts tonight. Of course, you can't talk about tonight without talking about Casey Bolin having an outstanding night. Jet Taylor doing a good job tonight. Proc's doing some big hits. Of course, we got Ryder Key in there. Got Ashton Withers that pulled in some big plays for the night. Gabe Lewis, you can't talk about it without Gabe Lewis and Landon Landry out there. So it's been a part of some big plays.
That's right. Bolin has done excellent tonight.
Bolin, yeah, he's one of the first names I mentioned. You just can't talk about tonight's performance without Bolin.
That's right. They've all looked good tonight. Everybody came ready to play.
It's fun when you see defense put the ball in the offense's hands many times as we have tonight.
It looks like Joaquin's going to just do a normal kick here, but we'll find out in just a few seconds.
It don't look like he's getting too much of a running start, so I don't think he's going to put too much
Yeah, I don't either. Here they go. It's a long kick.
It's fielded
at the 35-yard line.
Looks like that's going to be grabbed by number 14, which is going to be Cameron Martinez. Going to line the Indians up on the ball and let them rush.
Take a knee. Victory formation.
Yeah, you think that's victory formation?
Yes, sir. That's the best feeling for a football player at the end of a game is when they can line up in victory formation.
And again, we can't talk about tonight without talking about the dominance of the Indians. They have been totally on top of the ball, on top of the game, and they have been surfing that momentum wave all night long.
Yes, they have.
And as they approach the end of the game, as the buzzer gets
victory
prepared,
formation.
You can see
yes.
Taylor takes a knee, and
game
he's going to
over.
sit there, and we're going to watch the clock run the final seconds off the board. And as the buzzer sounds, you can look over here. We're going to thank y'all for viewing in tonight, guys. We've had a blast, and we hope you've had as much fun as we have.
Go Indians.
We up here on top of the Joaquin press box, and we've enjoyed the show. It's been a Grand Saline heavy.
29-7.
29-7, and we want to say congratulations to the Grand Saline Indians. Again, pray for everybody that's making the commute. Cover our players and our fans and our neighbors in prayer.
That's right.
Our cheerleaders and our band members. I mean, we got a whole slew of folks coming home. So y'all be sure and give them prayer. Y'all pray over the Joaquin players as they go on the rest of their season. We want these kids to go out the rest of the season happy and healthy.
That's right.
It was a good competition tonight. We want to thank both teams for putting on a good show. And next week's a bye week, so we'll let y'all know where we're going to be at next week, what we decide to go live on. But I guess me and Jamie will see you again in 2 weeks.
Go Cowboys.
I am not about to let this broadcast in. Y'all get ready, because he's going to have to wear the Bears jersey on the next broadcast. That's what my stipulation